so we won't see it. Yeah, okay. Can we get one of our guys?
You want me to get it moved?
Sat!
This like, excuse me, just moving it. Oh, no, he's moving it, yeah, it's alright.
We did.
That's alright.
Hey. Yep. Welcome to Party Town, Australia, the beautiful Gold Coast, and it's fight time. Welcome ringside to...
There's a lot of, there's a bit of anticipation around this rematch, and there's a bit of anticipation around this rematch. And both guys got unfinished business.
Nice and relaxed,
Yep.
and we'll just... I'll lead you through.
Yep.
You've done it live before.
Yeah. There's a bit of anticipation.
How long's the overlay, buddy? 37 seconds for the overlay, so we've got time.
Okay.
So we don't rush through this. Okay, I'm right. Welcome ringside to Fox Sports Big Time Boxing. We've been waiting for the rematch. 20 odd years is one half of our... This is amazing. He's been tagged again. His head snapped back.
Oh my goodness, this kid is tough. What a slugfest.
Great stuff on Fox Sports. We're in Party Town, Australia, the beautiful Gold Coast, and it's fight time. Welcome ringside to Fox Sports Big Time Boxing. It's a rematch we've been waiting for. That time has finally arrived. Australia's most successful Olympic boxer in the last 20 odd years is one half of our Showcase Showdown. Jeff Horn and Revan Cesare fight for the second time to determine who is the king of the Australian welterweight division. It's a 5 live fight card. Let's check out what's on your boxing menu here tonight. We start not with a boxing match, but a fist fight. In the heavyweight division, Marco Monaco is on debut. His opponent, also inexperienced as Jamie Porter, 4 3-minute rounds the distance. Our second fight is now in the welterweight division, and it's contrasting styles that normally leads to a war. The super tough Mark Ramirez and the classy Matty Casbolt. This one over 6. Our first international bout is next. It's in the catchweight. 5-1 Korean Yongdon and unbeaten former Olympian Damien Hooper again 6th the journey. Our semi-main event is Australia versus the USA. Back to the big boys and hard-punching American. Nick Guivas takes on Big Bowie Tupou. Back in Australia after a few years training in the US, a win here all but secures him an Aussie title shot next fight. There is plenty to fight for. And our main event is a rematch of a fight from August last year that was shaping as a belter, but it was stopped because of a cut eye in the third. Tonight we do it again for a regional title. Jeff Horn and Revan Cesare over 12 rounds. Joining me in commentary at ringside, as always, the former national champion Chris McCullen. A genuine buzz, a real interest in this rematch, Horn and Cesare.
Yeah, you're right. There's a bit of anticipation around this rematch. Both guys got a bit of unfinished business with each other. Look, I know all the talks about Jeff Horn, deservedly so, but I wouldn't underestimate Revan Cesare.
Revan Cesare, super slick, and we saw that poetry in motion when they fought on the Gold Coast here last year. It was shaping as something very, very special, Chrissy, until that cut.
Yeah, it only just got warmed up. Both fighters had just warmed into it. Tonight, I think, as you can see here on screen, this is what we'll see again. It'll be Jeff Horn, the aggressor, Revan Cesare using his boxing skills, his slick moves around the outside, trying to catch the Hornet out.
Chris, there was no settling in, there was no easing in period. This fight was fought at a tempo, high on pace from the opening seconds, expecting the same tonight.
Yeah, definitely. Look, that's Jeff Horn's style, and as we've seen with Revan Cesare lately against Lenny Zapp, he showed that he's up to this level as well. Jeff, extremely aggressive, and he won't wait.
Since that fight, Revan Cesare has gone on to lose, controversially I might add, in the eyes of many, to Lenny Zappavinia. Jeff Horn, a demolition mission over the super smooth Nafal Ben Rabah. So form lines are good for both guys.
Yeah, look, Jeff's got the runs on the board. With names like, Sam Columban, Nafal Ben Rabah on his record already, yep. He's going to bring that into this fight. Revan Cesare, he's also got some credentials. He really fought, probably his best that I've seen was against Lenny Zapp, and I reckon he'll bring that into the fight tonight as well.
Great to see Bowie Tupou back in Australia, certainly sharpened up while in the States. He's on the undercard, so too Damien Hooper, another talented former Olympian.
Yeah, it's good to see big Bowie Tupou back here in Australia on the Australian circuit. Look, there's a big buzz around the heavyweight division, led by Alex Leopold with the signing of his fight with Vladimir Klitschko. Damien Hooper, I think he'll be out to make a statement tonight. He come up off the canvas in 2 fights ago against a fighter that should not have put him down there, and I think he'll be out tonight to try and prove that, the wraps around his name are worthy.
Looking forward to your comments throughout the evening, Chris. 5 live fight card coming to you from the beautiful Jupiter's Casino on the Gold Coast, and we are ready to get the party started. Fight number 1. The heavyweights preparing to do their thing. The boys are ready backstage. It is fight time. The blackjack tables, they've slowed. The roulette wheel has stopped here at the casino because it's fight time. The heavyweights are first out on preliminary time of 4 3-minute rounds. 2 31-year-olds ready for a slugfest. The height and reach advantage, as well as the experience, going to Jamie Porter. Wherever you are around Australia, sit back, relax, let us do the work for you. It is fight time. Let's go centre ring for the first time tonight. A good evening to Dave Ella.
Thanks, Andy. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome along to Jupiter's Hotel and Casino on the Gold Coast. Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. We are also live on Fox Sports. And our very first fight of the evening, let's welcome our fighters out here. In the red corner, please welcome Marco Monaco.
Hit me with the horse, 20.
And his opponent in the blue corner, Jamie Porter. Well, fight number one, ladies and gentlemen, as we introduce you to our fighters. The man in the red corner, he weighed in at 92.3 kilos, making his professional debut tonight. He's trained by Craig Hill Senior and fights out of the Caloundra City Boxing Club. He is a winner of the Queensland Amateur Heavyweight title. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Marco the Mauler Monaco. And his opponent in the blue corner at 92.7 kilos, 3 fights for 1 victory. He's trained by Cole Smith and fights out of the Heartbreak Gym at Burleigh Heads on the Gold Coast. Please, a big warm welcome to Jamie Porter. Our referee in charge for this bout, Mr. Adrian Cairns.
Marco, Jamie,
4 3-minute rounds of boxing action.
you got your instructions in the dressing room. I want a good, clean fight. Protect and defend yourself at all times. Obey my instructions at all times. Touch gloves, go back to your corner, come out at the bell.
The heavyweights, the big boys with the big bang, kicking us off tonight on Fox Sports Big Time Boxing. The heavyweight division above 90.71 kilos or over the 200-pound mark. We are scheduled for the preliminary distance of 4 3-minute rounds. It is Marco Monaco and Jamie Porter. Monaco in the black and purple and Porter in the solid black. 2 right-handers over the top there. Monaco, nice right hand. Walks into a couple of jabs. Very wide base on Jamie Porter. Hasn't fought since August of 2009, while Monaco on debut here tonight. It's a massive start to the year for the heavyweights around Australia. Alex Leopai fighting for a world title. Lucas Brown fighting for a Commonwealth title in the very same day, April 26. Both overseas. We, of course, wish them all the very best. We're great ambassadors for the Aussie heavyweight and Aussie boxing in general.
Don't hold, break.
Yeah, it's massive for Australian boxing. You know, obviously led by Alex, but great start. And, you know, a big year for Alex Leopai, Big Daddy. And plenty others. I'm sure Bowie Tupou's on that list as well.
Very keen to put his name up there in lights. Nice right hand over the top there from Monaco. Fought as an amateur 20 times, claimed the Queensland Cruiser and Heavyweight titles, challenged for the Australian Cruiserweight title with Global. Knows his way around the ring.
He's got a real old style boxing craft about him, Monaco. From a good stable, Craig Hill Jr. Produced one of the better light middleweights around, Craig Hill Jr.
Want to attack on the inside, Monaco.
He's getting that short right hand over the top of the left hand is Monaco, over the top of Jamie Porter's left hand that stays pretty low as he digs well to the body, Monaco.
Not fast punches, but really good reaction time from both guys.
Yeah.
Hand-eye, they're seeing the shots coming well.
Yeah, really good. It's surprising, you know, how you look at how the fighters come into the ring and, you know, how's it going to pan out on debut, but Monaco's really putting in a good effort here in the first round against a more experienced opponent in Jamie Porter. Working the body well, Monaco.
In Porter back against the ropes here. Jamie really wants to get out of there and all but bullies his way out. Monaco simply turns and starts pushing the 31-year-old who was born in New Zealand but lives in Ashmore back towards the ropes in the last couple of seconds of this our opener.
Time.
Round 1 is in the books in the heavyweight division. A 5 live fight card, and we would love you to join in the conversation. If you're part of the social media set, jump on Twitter in the lounge room and join the conversation. We're tweeting live from ringside and do so using the hashtag OzBoxing.
Back to 1-1. There's a 6 or so open too. You can up the intensity. Yeah, you can up the intensity. I want a little bit more money in this one.
Another good thing is you work well reacting off your one. You know, when you put your one out and then reacted off it, you know what I mean? That was working real well for you, yeah? So put your one out there and let him, and make him do something, you know what I mean? And counter that, yeah? That one's working good.
1-2 straight as he comes in, he's very sloppy, very well.
Round number 2 coming your way as we begin our countdown to main event here tonight for a vacant regional title. More important as bragging rights. We want to find out who the best welterweight in Australia is. Is it Jeff Horn? Is it Reuven Cesare? So much riding on this fight. Monaco again the aggressor. He is front foot fighting here. Nice little left uppercut from Jamie Porter.
Yeah, Monaco's got the head on the chest. And Porter's just got to be careful that low left hand, because Monaco's caught him a couple of times already over the top with that right hand. Nice head movement from Porter. But good body work from Monaco.
It was good body work, and that was coming from the counter. We told you in the opener this might not necessarily be a boxing match. It'll be a fight, and everything starting to point towards that in the nicest sense.
Yeah, good little battle going on here. Definitely in good shape, Jamie Porter. He'll need to be some of those body shots that Monaco keeps delivering. Heads bump. They've bumped heads a few times.
I have surprising there is no cuts or big body shot from Jamie Porter.
Yeah, good body shot from Porter. I think it's something he probably should use a little more on against Monaco on debut. Now here comes Porter, and back comes Monaco.
Watch your heads.
Almost punching in turns. Not such a bad theory. You don't want to go out of turn as a heavyweight. You end up on your backside.
Yeah, that's for sure. Oh, just missed with that right-handed Porter.
Wildly swinging with that lone right hand was Jamie Porter. Took a right hand on his way in. It was a reasonable shot from Monaco as they clash heads again.
If I was Porter, I'd be now throwing the 1-2. The right hand, most of the time, along with the body shots, you see as Monaco's getting a little tired, the left hand's coming a little low. Nice inside work from Porter.
He's got that height and reach advantage, does Jamie Porter, yet to really see him utilise that. And that's not really a fault of his. It's more so the fact that Monaco has just constantly pushed forward and given him no opportunity, no room at all.
Yeah, credit to Marco Monaco there. He's just had the head on the chest. A nice short right hand over the top from Monaco.
This is where Porter could be dangerous. Just boxing from a distance, winding up that right hand. We know it's a good one.
Nice head movement. Digs away at the body. Porter from the ropes. But it's Monaco. Head on the chest. Working like a Trojan.
Back to the corners we go, halfway home.
Let him get back in. You let him come back into it.
He's tiring.
Right?
He's tiring.
Yeah. I'm going to keep working, mate. Keep the work rate. Keep the work rate.
That right hand, left hook over the top.
Don't let him. Keep down first. Keep down first, mate.
Right up with that breath. A real big breath.
Don't let him get back into it.
Deep breaths, come on.
When you won the first round, not much in that round.
Deep breaths, Marco.
Not much in that round. We need to win the third. We need the fourth.
Oops, sorry. That's how long you
Take a look at our first replay of the night. Very entertaining first bout. Both guys having success as you see the low left hand of Monaco gets Jamie Porter on the attack, landing some good right hands.
Round number 3, we're into the second half of this fight already. Adrian Cairns is our referee. Paul Tapley, Phil Austin and Wally Lewis. No, not that one, are our 3 ringside judges.
Monaco come charging out from the red corner at the start of this round. Jamie Porter, he decided to stand toe-to-toe with him.
Break, step back. What's your hold, Marco? Box.
Good to see a steady stream of tweets coming in, watching our preliminary in the heavyweight division here. Oh, uppercut in the middle of that from Porter. Both boys through dangerous right hands. Trying to work away on the inside here. Porter knew he found a home with that uppercut earlier, and he's gone back to the well. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, landed it again. Nice short shot. There he goes again, but countered over the top with the right hand of Monaco that time.
Looking for fighting room here because the hips are back of Marco Monaco when he's leading in, so he's not trying to smother, he's not trying to stop the offense. He's more concentrating on throwing offense of his own.
Our first sign of claret from both fighters. I thought we'd see it around the first round, actually, with the way it started. A little bit of a blood nose, probably courtesy of that right uppercut from Porter. Ooh, the heads bumped together again. Good move. Nice move from Jamie Porter. Back to centre ring. Pushes off Monaco.
We don't do shout-outs all that often. Would like to shout out to Anthony Bad News Brownlee, who we know is watching tonight, announced his retirement from the boxing game today to pursue the next chapter in his life. And if it's half as successful as your venture inside the ring, my friend, you'll be going great. We wish you all the very best, and we thank you for the memories. Some absolute wars over the years.
Yeah, always entertaining. He's got a young family as well, so I'm sure he'll look forward to those years ahead.
Inside the final minute here, round number 3. Geez, they're butting heads relentlessly.
Yeah, I can't believe there hasn't been any nicks yet.
Well-matched fight for our opener. Two guys with limited experience, but equal limited experience as Porter stands back, then opens up. He's giving himself a little bit of space.
Yeah, good
With
move.
that comes success.
Yeah, I think that's what he probably should do more. He's landing that uppercut whenever he wants, Jamie Porter.
Break, step back.
Big right hand at the end of it. I think it might have been taken predominantly on the gloves by Marco Monaco. Beautiful looking room here at Jupiter's. Hope you're as comfy wherever you're watching on Fox Sports. The great Tony Nobbs in the corner, the walking encyclopedia of Aussie boxing and an integral member of our Fox Sports team, whose dad Barry not in the greatest health. So to Barry, in fact the whole family, thinking of you, wishing, praying.
Everything. This is it.
Tough old boy, fight on, Baz.
Shadow of a doubt. Let a shadow of a doubt. Yeah. Got this.
Jamie, touch gloves, eh?
Tune it up. Tune it up.
Seconds down.
Here we go, the fourth and final round. How are you seeing it at home? Porter or Monaco? There's Marco Monaco. That's a wrestling name if ever I've heard one in the red gloves. Jamie Porter in the blue. Final 3-minute period. It's been at a high pace for inexperienced heavyweights. That pace, you would suggest, will lift and lift only because of adrenaline in this fourth round.
Ooh, nice head movement from both fighters there. Monaco still trotting forward. Porter off the ropes.
Break, step back, don't punch, step back.
Did notice UFC star in the making, Dylan the Villain Andrews, in the corner of Jamie Porter. He's a MMA man, but a fan of all combat sports, and great to have him here at the fights tonight. Been a superstar on the Gold Coast for some years. Now they know his name worldwide. Nice retreating jab from Jamie Porter. Balanced himself as he was going back and used his reach to keep Monaco off his chest.
Break, step back.
Hands up, bud. Hands up, hands up. Yep. That's it.
Nice body work from Monaco as he pushes Porter back against the ropes. Monaco eats one.
Break. Step back.
Both boys a little spent. The power doesn't seem to be here as we round this fight out. But
I don't know as heavyweights, and this is said with all the respect in the world, but I don't know as heavyweights if either guy has got that one punch knockout power. That is irrelevant when you're in with a guy that is evenly matched.
yeah, that's right, definitely.
Over the top comes Porter, was a nice right hand.
Both guys only just over the heavyweight division, so
Yeah.
probably both guys end up at cruiserweight, I would guess,
Play
anyway.
it up, fellas, please. Box.
It's harder as you get older, don't we know that? And both guys on the other side of 30. Monaco marching forward.
Oh, good work from Monaco. There's a bit more power from Jamie Porter. As he sends something, no, he eats a right hand from Monaco.
Monaco on instinct alone at the moment. It feels like he's got bricks in his hands. Arms are burning as the boys open up in the final 20 seconds. This heavyweight contest for our opener. Maybe a sign of what is ahead on this edition of Big Time Boxing.
Well, the power's with Porter, but he cannot drug Marco Monaco, who's on the attack again.
Haven't they given you, our Fox Sports audience, their everything here tonight? To Jamie Porter, to Marco Monaco, it mightn't have been pretty, but boy, it was fun. Good on you, boys.
Great little fight.
I tell you, it looks so much easier from this side of the ropes.
Yeah,
And
I can tell you it feels easier as well.
yeah, I bet you.
Those boys will be sore tomorrow.
Yeah, they certainly will be. They both handled themselves very well.
Here's what the fourth round produced, and it was non-stop. That's pretty much for the whole fight. Monaco on the front foot. Gets caught with that right hand from Jamie Porter. Had his hands a little low, did Monaco. Great effort from both guys, Jamie Porter, Marco Monaco.
Could we be looking at 38-38?
Yep.
Of course, tonight everything's scored as always on the 10-point must system. Winner of the round scoring 10 points, your opponent 9 or less.
It'd be a tough one to score.
Yep, there would have been nothing under a 10-9 round in that. There were no drops, no stops. And we are just awaiting for the judges' scorecards to come in.
Hitting under the left eye of Marco Monaco. We didn't notice. He does have a pretty decent cut.
He's not a bleeder.
No?
And the boys, it's a bond that won't be broken. They're a weird mob. You boxers punch each other's face for 12 minutes and hug it out at the end. Great sportsmanship as we go centre ring to Dave Ella.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, how about another big round of applause for our very first fight of the night? The heavyweight battle, absolutely awesome. As we go to our judges' scorecards for the first time tonight, Judge Phil Austin scored the fight 39-37. Judge Paul Tapley scored the fight 38 points even. And Judge Wally Lewis scored the fight 39-37. We have a majority points decision to the blue corner, Jamie Porter.
A majority points decision. Jamie Porter victorious. 39-37 on two judges' scorecards and 38-38. So congratulations to Jamie. I'm going to give a shout out. Congratulations to Marco. I thought you both handled yourselves extremely well. Still to come on this edition of Big Time Boxing. Up next, we go into the welterweight division. It is Mark Ramirez and Matty Casbolt. An entertaining one this should be. Yon Don and Damien Hooper in the first of two international matchups. That at catchweight, Nick Guivas and Bowie Tupou take centre stage when the heavyweights return. And our main event, in the welterweight division for a regional title, but bragging rights. Who's the number one welterweight in Australia? Revan Cesare or Jeff Horn? That is our main event here tonight, and after the break on Fox Sports, we'll chat to our two main eventers.
That's $600 a bid for the big 7. We got the 7 at $700 a bid. The one to make it 8, going at 85 to 7. That's $700 a bid right now. 7 is the bid. That's $700 a bid. $700 square. 1,000 in front for Black Caviar. At the final straight, ladies and gentlemen, 1,000 for Black Caviar. First time of calling. Second, third, final time. Sold at $1,000. Well done.
Nice, brother, all good. What was that guy's name? Jumping Three questions and straight into, yeah. Was it Jamie Porter, Marco Monaco, wasn't it? Yep. Welcome back to Fox Sports Big Time Boxing. We're live from the Gold Coast tonight, and while people outside of the ropes are partying, on the inside we've started with a war. The heavyweight division, Jamie Porter, victorious majority points decision over Marco Monaco. Our main event tonight is to find out who is the king of the Australian welterweight division. Is it Jeff Horn or is it this man? We welcome Revan Cesare. What did you learn about Jeff first time you fought before the head clash?
Jeff Horn is is a very tough fighter. He likes to come forward. He's a very aggressive fighter. Tonight I'm just gonna go there and put my hands up and and be smart and fight hard.
How's the preparation been? Has it been as perfect as you needed it to be?
Yeah, I have to because it's 12 rounds. I never beat there before. I beat 10 rounds before, so 12 rounds I need to push myself in the limit. Yeah.
What do you need to do better tonight to make sure you win?
I need to be smart.
Yep.
I need to be smart. I need to put my hands up tight. My defense, I need to put my defense, first, and then I need to be smart. And the rest will come.
We wish you all the very best.
Thank you very much.
Revan Cesare, one half of our main event tonight. It is Cesare v Jeff Horn. As we take a look at the stats. Horn, 3 years the junior. He has a 2 centimetre height, 3 centimetre reach advantage, but almost 2 kilos on the scale, still under the welterweight limit. And the unbeaten former Olympian, he joins us now. Jeff Horn, 2 kilograms on the scales. In anyone's language, a big advantage.
Yeah, I was quite surprised yesterday when he turned up a bit lighter. Like last time he was right on about on the weight, and this time he's not. So,
what's his theory? Is he trying to do something that you don't know about?
Maybe he thinks if he's lighter, he's faster, but I don't think it's going to make too much difference in this fight. I know he's already a quick guy.
Since the first fight, I saw you, and a lot of people didn't, against Noafel Ben Rabar in Perth, arguably your most polished performance. How much have you improved since August?
Yeah, that was a really good fight against Ben Rivera. I think it did take me to another level. I think I've improved a fair bit more from that fight, and I suppose from Columbians as well. So I know I've got the ability to stop the fights, and hopefully I'll get the win tonight.
How's the confidence and how are the nerves?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I like to be a little bit nervous though, but I've got a pretty cool head, pretty laid back attitude about it.
You guys are crazy. You're more nervous doing the interviews than you are getting in the ring.
Yeah, it probably is a bit more nerve-wracking speaking in front of public. That's what people say, isn't it? They'd rather die than speak in public.
Yeah, absolutely right. We wish you all the very best tonight, buddy.
Thanks, Andy.
Jeff Horn, the other part of our main event tonight, a superstar in the making. Fight number 2 coming your way live on Fox Sports. It is also in the welterweight division. 2 very talented and tough Queenslanders. Mark Ramirez taking the fight on late-ish notice. He's got the experience advantage. And Matty Casbolt, a young man, a local in these parts with huge crowd support, undefeated. Casbolt is 12 years the junior, boasting a 4-centimetre height advantage. Most importantly, probably, a 7-centimetre reach advantage. The welterweights are up next. Let's go centre ring to Dave.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 2 on our card is a catch-weight battle over 6 3-minute rounds of boxing action. In the red corner, please welcome Mark Ramirez.
Brisbane City, baby. It's boy Ozzy, man. Shout out to Fresh Elements, my boy Sim. Hey, yo, run down. Going straight to the top, baby. Obey records. What? We're gonna struggle to survive, playing for keeps. Ain't backing out now, blazing the street. My cash correct, mind all set. All that's left to do is step for the rep. My lyrical mind frame, 100%. Haters gon' bang, that's what I expect. They're gon' get real filthy. They're gon' break, been here this whole time. Cruising out late, from the club to the hood. You all get paid on top of the game. Work hard and maintain. Gonna stick it to these critics that we never down with. Reach for the sky and embrace every minute. Show 'em what you're made of. Cause eventually one day this shit's gonna pay off. But I can't wait anymore, no. Going straight to it.
And in the blue corner, please welcome Matt Casbolt. Well, fight number 2, ladies and gentlemen, these fighters are ready to go. In the red corner, he weighed in at 63.9 kilos, 12 fights under his belt, resulting in 5 wins and 1 draw. He's trained by Tyrone Tongia and Harry Costi and fights out of the Kookaburra Boxing Gym. Please welcome former Queensland super lightweight champion, Mark Ramirez. And his opponent in the blue corner, at 64.6 kilos, 3 fights for 3 victories. His trainer is Chris Carden and he fights out of the Nerang PCYC on the Gold Coast. Former Australian amateur champion, Matt Casbolt. 6 3-minute rounds of boxing action with Adrian Cairns as the referee for this bout.
Mark.
Adrian Cairns, the ref. Paul
Matty,
Tapley, Phil Austin, Wally Lewis, our 3
Got your
ringside
instructions in the
judges.
dressing room on a good clean fight. Protect and defend yourself at all times. Obey my instructions at all times. Touch gloves, go back to the corner, come out of the bell. Good luck.
Matty Casbolt, just 20 years of age, up against Mark Ramirez, who is 32 today. Happy birthday to Mark.
Box.
Intriguing in so many ways. We are in the welterweight division, a limit of 66.68 kilos. It is Mark Ramirez in the black, red and yellow. Casbolt in the yellow and black. Casbolt, a super talented youngster, 50-plus fights, and as an amateur with the headgear on. Australian under-19 champion, a two-time Queensland state champion, so he's certainly got the skills. Ramirez is the more in-your-face, because I'm going to punch it type style fighter. Ramirez over the top, beautiful jab, lightning sharp.
He's not a bad boy, Mark Ramirez. We've seen that against Waylon Law. He has 2 victories over one of the most entertaining fighters here in Australia at the moment, Waylon Law.
Absolutely, and we look forward to seeing a lot more of Waylon Law on Fox Sports in the coming 12 months. We've seen him up against Brent Elliott on a couple of occasions, Nathaniel May. What a fight that was. We welcome a rematch with our little buddy from WA.
Oh, Casso with the left hook. Beautiful head movement and work from Matt Casbolt. You look at this guy's come up from featherweight, super featherweight, and he's actually bigger than Mark Ramirez. He's a big boy, considering the weight that he did fight at, Matt Casbolt. I remember Choc Mundine looking for sparring for Shane Mosley around his height, and I called his trainer Chris Carden up, and Matt Casbolt didn't look out of place in there. Did some good rounds.
There's a lot of work with a lot of young amateurs, Anthony Mundine, that we don't see, we don't hear about.
Oh, he was just up here this week, and there was 3 of them out, well, 4 of them actually working with him, and you know, Choc don't mind. He does the rounds with them and doesn't mind taking a lot of photos at the end. He's pretty good outside the ring, no matter what anyone thinks.
You didn't jump in the ring with him?
No, mate, I'm too old.
Fair enough.
Actually, he's the same age, but he looks better than me.
Ramirez from a distance here. Is the game plan of Mark on his birthday really simply turn this into a fight over 6 rounds?
Well, you were here with me earlier on and you saw him. He was being pumped up for the last 2 or 3 hours.
It was like he'd swallowed a crate of Red Bulls. He was ready to go.
And that's how he'll fight as well. He's an all-action guy. He fights on passion and enthusiasm. And it'll be Casbolt that'll be the one trying to outbox.
Ramirez very busy in this opening round.
Yeah, good start.
Don't hold, Mark.
There's been times in the past where some have been a little critical of Mark and his work ethic and not really doing as much as he could or he should. Great example there of what he has. Loving the social media interaction so far. If you're sitting at home, join the conversation on Twitter with the hashtag #OzBoxing. We've got some fabulous theories and predictions in so far.
Round 1 of this entertaining and interesting matchup. Good defense there from Ramirez. Made the miss, and there's the left hook from Casbolt. The right hand was low from Ramirez.
We are ready to go in round number 2. Matty Casbolt in the black and yellow, Mark Ramirez in the predominantly black. Ramirez with the professional experience advantage.
Good left rip to the body to start this round from Mark Ramirez. Formerly trained by Dale Atango, now out of Cooperoo Boxing with Harry Costy, Tyrone Tongia, Brett W. Smith.
Yeah, Brett W. Smith, the second toughest man on the Sunshine Coast, also here tonight.
Who's the toughest?
Not going to brag.
You're injured, aren't you?
I'm injured as a result of a sparring session with the great Israel Khani, the former national champion.
Got you one back.
He got me one back, the old bloke.
Nice left hand from Casbolt.
Israel didn't want me to mention this, but he did get dropped in sparring on Tuesday night by someone other than me. But she hit very hard.
You can't argue with the girls, mate.
1 minute down, 2 remain as the head gets jolted back in a very aggressive exchange up against the ropes. And this is where Ramirez wants it. He's using his forearms, his elbows, his shoulders. He's blocking with his head. He walks into one there from Casbolt.
Well, I thought he was hurt there. He held on Ramirez, but he looks okay. Beautiful right uppercut from Casbolt. It was good work from Mark. Oh, and another uppercut left rib from Casbolt. Casso looking good now. Good head movement there from Ramirez.
Pushing forward there was Mark Ramirez again.
And that's what he needs to do. He needs to get back on the chest of Casbolt. It's at this distance that Casbolt is dangerous. Nice right hand from Mark.
Tight it up, Mark, please. Box.
Nice on the inside here from Mark Ramirez.
Good jab from Casbolt.
Up next, we step up in weight to what is now at catch weight. Yong Don and Damien Hooper. That is next as Casbolt connects with a lovely left hook, then switches to a southpaw stance.
Good head movement. You see the head moving from Matt Casbolt. It's beautiful work. Slips, tucks under, rolls, comes back with the right hand. Always giving Mark Ramirez a moving target. Good round from both guys.
Back to the corners we go.
Deep breaths, turn around. Good. Sit down. Relax now. Okay, Mark, I still need you to be patient in there. There was a couple of good combinations there. Some good combinations. I like the head and body variation, but they all got to come from here, remember? We're just got to stay side on. Okay, we're moving into level 2. What's level 2?
More combinations.
That's right. Good. Behind the what? You got to set them up?
As former two-time champion Tyrone Tongia deals out words of wisdom to Mark Ramirez. We're back in the action.
How you feeling?
Matt Casbolt with the right uppercut. Beautiful left hook off from Casbolt. Ramirez could not find Casbolt anywhere.
Here we go, round number 3. Scheduled for 6. High energy from the outset. Will that play a part the longer this fight goes? Will it favour Casbolt, who's been preparing for 8 weeks for a fight tonight? Mark Ramirez late notice.
Yeah, well, Casso was preparing for a 10-round fight with Kane Castles, I think, from memory, and you know, that's a big preparation as he lands a good left jab. Ramirez, I saw a couple of weeks ago, did say he was pretty fit, so he did tell me that he was ready for a fight. So you know, if that's what he says, well, he's got to back that up here now, as he worked well to the body. Just hard to tag Matty Casbolt.
Lashing out there was Ramirez.
That's much better. He needs to, you see the way that Casso's moving his head and he's got his hands low. Mark's got to aim at the body, forget the head. Good defense from Matt Casbolt.
Working on the inside.
Up, no, hold him, come on. Box.
Some NRL stars here in attendance, both past and present. We know there's plenty of them watching around Australia as they prepare for round 3 of the National Rugby League this weekend. And of course, you can see every tackle and every try on Australia's sports leader Fox Sports over the course of the weekend. Nice exchange here. Tempo hasn't necessarily increased, nor the pace, but the power has.
Yeah, Casbolt really loading him up now, but he did eat a good right hand earlier on from Mark Ramirez, as Ramirez chops one over the top. Oh, good combination from Casbolt. Ramirez all hard.
One punch out of it. Break! Step back. Watch your heads in those scuffles, fellas. Box on.
22 seconds remaining in the round. Ramirez continues that forward shuffle.
He's got to aim more at the body, Mark Ramirez.
A lot better in combinations is Ramirez, that doesn't allow any counter punching or minimises the counter punching from Casbolt. Halfway home, 3 rounds down, 3 remain on Fox Sports.
Much better when you start leaving your hands down combinations, mate. Okay? When he's leaning on you, take that lead and get around. Okay? Don't just sit in that one spot. Right? Need you to keep using that lead hand in between
What a good round. Casbolt picking up the power. Here he is again on the attack of Mark Ramirez, who comes over the top with the left hook. Eats one himself. Beautiful shot from Ramirez. He noticed the hands low on Casbolt. Popped one straight down the pipe.
Opinions are split on Twitter as to who's up, who's not in this one. Some are saying Casbolt 2-1. Some are saying Ramirez 2-1. 3 rounds in, 3 remain potentially. Are we going to the judges' scorecards or not?
Nice little uppercut from Matt Casbolt. Ramirez got to give him a bit more to look at.
Not that the crowd on the Gold Coast ever needs much encouragement to finish their drink and get into the fight, but everyone here in the venue really buying into this, enjoying it.
Oh, it's a great match. This is a great fight. This is my style of fight. I love the style that Matt Casbolt's got and the tricks and aggression that Mark Ramirez brings as well, as he's on the attack now. Digs away at the body of Matt Casbolt.
Middle minute of round number 4. Casbolt unloading, and there's the counter from Ramirez. Counter and some bullying.
Yeah, it shows the toughness of Ramirez. He ate that right hand and come firing back for about 4 or 5 shots. May not have landed, but the aggression was there. The pressure was there. Didn't allow Matt Casbolt to get that next phase off.
Both guys last fought in the middle week of November. So no such thing as ring rust or advantage in or out of the ring in recent months.
Casbolt switches into the left-handed stance. Back to the right-handed stance. Eats a left hook from Ramirez.
Swelling on the right eye, just on the outside for Mark Ramirez. So he's been tagged by left hook, Matty Casbolt.
Oh, beautiful. Whoa, left hook from Casbolt.
There it is. It is a beautiful shot from the young Gold Coast native.
Just spurred on Mark Ramirez, though. Good footwork, good head movement, nice left hand, Casbolt. Got to aim a bit lower, does Mark Ramirez.
Yeah, he's taking those on the gloves very easily. Good upper body movement from Matt Casbolt, presenting a smaller target defensively, nice and side on. He's very well weighted as he goes from right hand to left hand and back again.
Oh, nice work from Ramirez. Needs to back that up.
Casbolt with an air of confidence, a level of confidence. He's dropping that left hand of his. Opening up a window for Ramirez's right hand, but he thinks he's quick enough to avoid what's coming.
Okay, when you don't worry about defense, that's what happens there. At the last minute, he can steal the round off you a little bit. Okay, so I just want you to stay patient. Stay patient. All those body shots, there's 1, 2 down the body, they're going well. Stay patient. Stay simple. Okay, when you answer last, it looks good. Okay, I want to see more of those combinations.
Let's take a look at the welterweight rankings as they stand around Australia. And to fight for tonight's main event and for a regional title, Jeff Horn has vacated the national title. He is not ranked number 1. Lenny Zapavinia 2. Sam Columban at 3. Revan Cesare, tonight's other main eventer, at 4. With Timmy Hunt and Todd Kidd rounding out your Super 6. Here we go, round number 5, the penultimate round. We are scheduled for just 6 in the welterweight division.
Some big names there in the welterweight division, some good fights to be made. I know both of these guys will probably end up back down at lightweight or light welterweight, but they don't look out of place here in the welterweights. Ramirez, much better, showing some good power.
On the inside, battling away.
Good jab from Casbolt.
Matty Casbolt's been working off the back of the crowd that is firmly behind him tonight. Dalal there pushing out a strong jab, doing so from different angles, catching Ramirez.
I'm a big fan of Mark Ramirez as a fighter, but let me tell you, Matt Casbolt is a star of the future. Yeah, this kid can make some great fights here in Australia. Imagine putting him in with someone like the man we were just talking about, Waylon Law.
Yep.
What a fight for Australia that is.
Matty Casbolt in his second fight stopped former Aussie champion Quinton O'Donoghue. He's a stablemate of rising super middleweight prospect who's in the corner tonight in Rowan Murdoch. Got a good group of kids, Chris Carden.
Yeah, he has got a good crew over there. They work pretty tight with Steve NG, who's also in the corner.
Nice left rip. Wasn't that a left rip just underneath the elbow of Mark Ramirez?
Let me tell you, if Mark wasn't in any sort of condition, that would have really tore him to pieces, but he took it well. Oh, doubling it up. Left hook, left rip from Casbolt. That's his danger. He just leaves those hands a little low, and you see Ramirez land that left hook. Didn't have the force on it, but he's got to be careful in against the punch of Matt Casbolt.
Only 12 rounds for Matty Casbolt as a professional coming into this fight. So if we do go the distance, the 6 rounds is going to give him valuable in-ring time.
And that's the confidence the team in the corner have got in Casbolt. They did have him match in the 10-round fight.
Yep.
With such little experience to put a man in, you know, a 10-round previously, 10-round fight. Then, yeah, a lot of confidence in Casbolt.
On behalf of our promoter, Jamie Myer Productions, this fight sponsored by South Coast Automotive Group and also Pivotal Homes. 2 great sponsors of young athletes and young boxing here in Southeast Queensland. Ramirez tag with a right hand. He continues to bully and wants to fight. Ooh. 5 rounds down, just 1 remains.
Anything in the tank, man. Trust me. Leads left. Heaps of opportunities we need to start.
Last round, touch gloves, good luck.
Nothing silly. Control it all. I want you to start putting your combinations together this round.
Take a look at some of the action from round number 5. Ramirez on the attack. Digs him down low, good head movement. What's the left rip from Casbolt? Catches a bit on the elbow. Casbolt digs underneath. That one did not miss, but he left himself open. Very lucky he didn't catch one himself.
Final instructions, and from the red corner to Mark Ramirez, would it have been, you now need a knockout?
Round 6.
Very possibly. Mark Ramirez in the black, in the yellow and the black is Matt Casbolt. Our first look at young Matt. Very impressed what we've seen.
Yeah, good boy. Was a good amateur fighter as well, only young. Good head movement from Ramirez. Much better. Oh, as he catches a couple from Casbolt.
There is some quality amateurs around, and the national title's coming up in about 5 weeks' time in Perth.
Yeah, it'll be, you know, especially for our Queenslanders, obviously, we want to wish them all the best, but it's the grassroots of boxing. You know, without the amateur boxing, you're not going to have the guys who are the stars of amateur boxing in the past, like tonight, Jeff Horn, Matt Casbolt, Ramirez. You need it. Get along and support it.
Back into the corner. This is where Ramirez needs to be because he's been outboxed by Matty Casbolt.
He needs to give himself a little bit of room. Casbolt just able to avoid any sort of power shots, but it's good work from Ramirez. Much better.
It's all good and well bullying, narrowing the gap, but you still need, at that crucial time after the bullying's finished, you still need to create a bit of space to generate your power.
Yeah, it's exactly right. No use having no room at all. Good work from Ramirez. Casbolt loving the uppercut.
And making it work for him. Seeing a lot of hooks here from Mark Ramirez. Some offensive, some defensive too. He's using a lot of them on the turn, trying to create that new angle. So your hook punch really isn't your knockout punch in that instance. You're trying to set up your right hand, which follows.
Yeah, it was which, oh, as he eats a right hand from Casbolt. But it's good work from Ramirez, setting things up, something different. Here he needs to give himself that bit of room. Casbolt's pretty safe there. Well, he's certainly fit, Mark Ramirez. There's no question there.
Certainly is on limited preparation time. Done a great job, and Aussie boxing needs the Mark Ramirez's.
Yeah, credit to him.
Yep. And the team done a great job with 30 seconds or just a little over remaining in round 6 in the fight. Once again, Yongdon Ullman, Damien Hooper. That is up next. Big time boxing.
Beautiful head movement from Ramirez, but he does eat a couple of Matt Casbolt shots. Casbolt content just to work around the outside. Oh, beautiful footwork from Casbolt, comes underneath. Ramirez comes flying back.
Haven't they turned it up in the final seconds of the final round? Matty Casbolt and Mark Ramirez letting it all hang out.
Well done, boys, well done.
Good boys. A couple of real good boys. He knew he probably needed a stoppage. And he did everything in his power to try and create the opportunity to make that a reality.
Yeah, and you can't knock that in anybody. He would have been asked by his team to push this last round out. He gave it everything. You can't ask for any more. Well done, Mark Ramirez, and well done to Matt Casbolt as well. Well, it was action from the first, and here's some action from the 6th. Good head movement from Mark Ramirez. Avoids those shots from Casbolt. Boy's a bit wild and woolly in there.
There's former national champion Tyrone Tongia with Mark Ramirez.
The gloves, Ty, the gloves.
Chris Carden and his young charge, Matty Casbolt.
The angry Ant, Chris Carden, Steve NG behind him.
Steve's the calm one.
Yes, he is.
Jamie Myer, our promoter in the ring, who earlier this afternoon refuted claims or rumours that he was going to be competing in the 8-man heavyweight eliminator in Melbourne in early April.
I witnessed him here in action before the show started, doing some rounds. Jamie Myer.
He doesn't like when you say his name and the word round in the one sentence.
That was hella fun, man. Hey, Chris, that was fucking fun, man.
It was
fun. You did well, Mark. You did well, mate.
And we are waiting for the scorecards to come in. Let's go centering to Dave.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, once again, another fantastic fight here at Jupiter's Casino on the Gold Coast. And once again, we're heading off to the judges' scorecards to find our winner. Judge Phil Austin scored the fight 59-55. Judge Paul Tapley scored the fight 58-56. And Judge Wally Lewis scored the fight 60-54. All for the winner, ladies and gentlemen, in the blue corner, Matt Casbolt.
Matty Casbolt victorious. That makes it 4 fights, 4 wins. He is Mr. 100%. Matt Casbolt victorious on Fox Sports Big Time Boxing. Next time we punch our way into your lounge room is Thursday the 3rd of April. Lenny Zappavinia returns as the main event on Fox Sports. And there is an 8-man heavyweight elimination tournament, a 3-round concept. In total, 8 men, 7 fights, 1 winner who will have to fight and win 3 times on the one night. We hope you can join us on Thursday, April 3rd. Rescheduled, but we can wait another week, and it is going to be worth the wait. Josh Cloddy, Anthony the Man Mundine for the WBA International Light Middleweight Championship. It is Wednesday, the 9th of April, and the only place you can see all the action is Main Event TV, Fox Sports venues. What an undercard too. We're talking Brad Pitt, Dave Alua, and some. It is going to be a hell of a night from Newcastle. Hope you can join us. 2 fights down, 3 remain. Up next, it is Damien Super Hooper on Fox Sports. We've just seen a 6-round war. Good even contest between 2 willing participants, but in the end, a unanimous points decision. Matt Casbolt over Mark Ramirez in the welterweight division. That was fight number 2, and 3 more remain live from the beautiful Jupiter's Casino here on the Gold Coast, and the first of 2 international matchups coming your way. Yondon from South Korea, 6 fights, 5 wins, 2 knockouts, up against one of the stars of our most recent Olympic campaign, Damien Super Hooper, who has a perfect scorecard, 6 fights, 6 wins, all 6 inside the distance. And Hooper is 5 years the junior. He concedes 1 centimetre in height, but check this, a 20 centimetre reach advantage. At catch weight, there was a kilo difference on the scales in favour of the South Korean. Let's go centre ring to Dave Ella.
Thanks, Andy. Ladies and gentlemen, we're moving right along to fight number 3. We've got a catch weight bout at 6 3-minute rounds of boxing action. It's an international battle, so please give a big warm Aussie welcome in the red corner from Korea, Yong-Don
Tonight, we are the greatest team in the world. This is your time. This is your time. Now go out there and take it. Great moments are born from great opportunity. ATP.
We're not gonna give in. We came here to fight. I can't give up. No, we're not gonna give in. We came here to fight. I can't give up. No. See, I just had bigger ambition than the dudes in my crew.
And in the blue corner, it's Damien Hooper.
My answer, money, I'm paying off the mortgage. Won't catch me popping bottles, I ain't paying for the coverage. When it comes to grinding in these rappers, there's a show. Every weekend I'm on place, but I ain't safe, see it like this. I put you through my mic, they say my future is enormous. We breaking up this cake and then we cutting up the punches. All you little peasants gotta down with my presence, don't be mad. The grind is now rewarding me with presents. Be happy you can point at me and say this I will shoot me down. Many try to tell me, they ever that they should've won, but you so behind me, you really look a little down. Why I'm so serious? This is so much fun. Independent rappers making winners in the majors. Do you fighting over scratch while we eating the plate of twos? Do the same thing, treating it a little different. Hip hop shit, these rappers in the distance. The one thing that I learned is that the scene is quiet dishes. We focus on the prize, yeah, we put about the riches. Hey, yo, make some noise for my man Damien Hooper. Hey, 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 let's go.
Fight number 3, ladies and gentlemen, in the red corner as we introduce our visitor. He weighed in at 83.7 kilos. He's had 6 professional fights, resulting in 5 victories. Training at the St. Pius Boxing Gym, he fights out of Incheon, South Korea. Please welcome Yong-Don. And his opponent for this international clash in the blue corner. At 82.7 kilos, he's a 2010 Commonwealth Games representative and a 2012 Olympian. With a perfect record of 6 fights, 6 wins, 6 by way of knockout. He's trained by Gareth Williams at the Boxing Shop in Brisbane. Please welcome Damien Super Hooper. This clash to be fought over 6 3-minute rounds of boxing action. And we welcome referee Phil Austin into the ring.
Red corner, blue corner, come here, fellas. All right, fellas, I've already given you both your instructions in the dressing room. I'm going to tell you again. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Touch them up, back you go. Best of luck to you both. Good luck, guys.
Now, referee Phil Austin, he does look like Gomer Pyle. And ready to do his thing, one of Australia's finest. Damien Hooper and Yong-Don. Often a mixed bag with Koreans, similar record between these two.
Left-hander too.
Yeah. The light heavyweight division normally is Damien Hooper, this being fought at catch weight.
That wasn't a good sign. He didn't enjoy that jab at all, did Been out of the ring a bit, has had 1 fight back.
Yeah.
Footwork doesn't seem to be there at the moment from
I have
Open
a
to
feeling
the body.
it's not going to be a long night here.
I'm working there, fellas.
Light heavyweight division in Australia at the moment, very weak. Being really honest, Blake Caparello, the #1 man, easily. Damien Hooper, #2, struggling to get Damien Hooper competitive fights. And there's two trains of thoughts from many of the fans of boxing around Australia that Damien's finding it hard to get quality fights, or Damien doesn't want quality fights. It depends on which side of the fence as to how you see the argument. But combined record of his opponents of 35 wins, 78 losses for Damien Hooper, who's been moved along slowly as a super young talent. Has got amazing natural ability.
Yeah, he certainly has. Hooper.
And he's a baby, he's 22.
Yeah, 22, yeah. I know, you know, Hooper, you know, definitely as a fighter, he'll fight anyone you put in front of him. I've seen him as a young kid, you know, 17 years old, in the amateurs fighting men. He's not worried.
He is a fighter. He is a genuine fighter, and he will fight you.
Yeah. But I agree, you know, I think he could probably up his opponents, definitely. And, you know, he's a good prospect.
Yep.
Certainly in control here in this one. He's, you know, as most people know, he's a little loose on the outside of the ring, but, you know, he's also doing good things outside the ring, working with Deadly Choice, the Deadly Choice program, and preventing chronic disease in the Indigenous community. It's something he really, you know, likes to do and does with pride. Digs away at the body. Looks too strong here for does Hooper.
Watch your heads, guys, watch your heads.
A couple of classes above.
Yeah, that's right.
Certainly the speed is a couple of classes above, and so too the power. Yong Don was inactive for 4 years and had one fight back in August. That one was an opening round knockout.
We'll know he's in a fight here, that's for sure, if Hooper picks it up.
So I'm working it. Don't hold.
Awkward on the inside. Hooper's seen these punches coming from some distance away.
Okay, how we feeling?
Into round number 1.
Nice composure. Yeah, a lot more composed. Nice, good feet, your balance as well, okay? For these first 2 rounds, remember, it's all about composure. On your lead hand, your left hand a little bit higher than your southpaws.
You've got really good shot, right?
Yeah. That's right.
that round, buddy.
Yeah. So, but I don't want. Listen to me. I don't want your hands dropping here anywhere in range because he'll come forward with a shot.
On that
okay?
round,
Yeah. Listen. Okay. High lead hand. Touch it. Control his lead hand with yours, and then we can bring that back foot in and start maybe landing the right hand. Yes. Watch the head when he comes forward. Watch his head when he comes forward. You understand? What's the second? What's round 2? Tell me.
Composure.
Composure. This hand. Okay. This hand here. This hand here. This hand. Control his lead hand.
I like Gareth Williams in the corner.
Let's go, Red Corner.
The wide axe.
Yeah, very sensible, very logical.
Box.
2 evenly matched fights to start the night. From what we've seen in the first 3 minutes, I don't know if this falls into that category.
No, not as yet. Hooper's in full control, and he's just playing with him as he lands a massive right hand over top.
Watch your heads.
That's what he's got to be
Watch your
careful
heads.
of, Hooper. He's got to. This is a dangerous fight in a way that, you know, he's got a left-handed opponent who could get a cut. You know, he's hoping for a big fight as he works the body of him.
Works it, rips it to pieces. Oh, and again, that'll bring your breakfast up in a real hurry.
He took it well, didn't he? Oh, eats a jab from Hooper.
Eats a second one. He's hungry because he's certainly not stopping the jab with his hands.
He looks a bit
launches with the most awkward of right hands and sort of falls in.
No, break is a full step back.
Yeah.
Box.
I wouldn't say footwork's been something he's worked on too much in his career, with all due respect. Oh, Hooper nearly breaks the neck back. Fast combinations down low from Super Hooper. Oh, big body shot.
just picking him apart. And he has done since the opening shots were fired in round number 1.
Yeah, Phil Austin's having a good look here.
He is intelligently defending himself, per definition, but he's not seen the punches coming. He's certainly not being able to stop them. He's doing his best.
Break, step back.
Well, he's stopping him Vidat H style with his head when Vidat wants to headbutt the punch. He takes a body shot. Well, he's been hit with some big shots as he eats a left hook right hand from Hooper. He's very awkward on the front foot, young Donum.
.30 seconds to go in round number 2. Coming up next, the heavyweights.
That'll bring the attention back as Hooper lands another left jab. One of many in this round. The heads come dangerously close again. Oh, he got a right hand through there, did or a left hand, I should say.
Oh, and he raises his hand and celebrates.
He's excited, young Donum.
Yeah, good. Okay, this time, I want you to, as we've said, remember it was composure. When we're dropping, he'll come forward a little bit and he'll throw his right hook. Yeah? What I want you to do is tighten up, head forward, feinting with your body. Yeah? You know? Hands tight, feinting with your body.
Let's take a look at some of the action. Nice right hook over the top from Hooper. Low left hand of him. What's the hand speed from Hooper?
Feinting, tight, pushing back, tight hands.
Flurry in slow motion still looks quick.
Feinting, pushing back, bang.
Or the head's bump. Here's on the attack.
That last bit I had my hands down.
Yeah. Be patient. We're not ready for that yet. Be patient.
On behalf of our promoters, Jamie Myer Productions, this contest brought to you by Finance Easy, who provide a comprehensive range of solution and product. And the promotional team here in the Gold Coast would like to thank all their valued sponsors.
He's got a good chin on him, He ate a couple of good right hooks, but he's given some back to Hooper now as Hooper fires back.
Hooper punching 10 to the 1.
Yeah, but he must have known he got hit there because he said to Gareth in the corner, did I have my hands down there at the end when he ate those few shots? He's still got to be careful.
Watch your heads in there, guys. Watch your heads.
I know in a couple of fights ago, he certainly didn't expect to be put on his backside by the fighter he was fighting. So yeah, that's why, as he eats a few more from him. Oh, he could be. Was he hurt then?
Is Hooper hurt here and holding on? Hooper is cut above the right eye and badly.
Oh, yeah.
He has been tagged and he has been rocked. But with what?
I thought it was a left hand from him, just over here right in front of us.
We're yet to see any real power from the Korean. I don't know where it's come from. Surely he did need 180 punches in the first 2 rounds to try and lull Damien Hooper into a false sense of security.
Well,
Step back.
He's a good poker player. He's spooked all of us here. No one had any idea at all, and Hooper's ate some big shots here in round number 3. And again.
Where did this come from?
What a surprise. Hooper's just got to stay focused.
Hooper walks into another left hand.
So he doesn't need to be here. This is danger for him. He's a good long fighter. He's standing his ground. He's got to be careful. Big shot from Hooper.
And they exchange here. They're going 1 for 1. Hooper with the better, more powerful punches.
Oh, big shots from back. Did anybody expect this? Hooper comes back.
Has come over for a war, the South Korean, and Hooper walks into another left hand. Yeah, let's get into it now with a minute to go in the 3rd.
This is Rocky Balboa, Ivan Drago style in the Soviet Union. Damien Hooper, young Don
I call break, you step back. The moment I call break.
Second warning for accelerating after the break.
Big shot, hurt. Up to the body from Hooper, but Hooper still should not be standing in this position.
Hooper's shown a couple of times he is vulnerable to that left hand.
Step back.
But it's not Porsche-like speed, the left hand. It's more a rattled-up 78 V-dub.
Isn't it? What?
He's been hurt to the body here, Un.
Oh, and again.
Last couple of seconds of the round, and the Korean and the Aussies stand there just going shot for shot.
What a round of boxing. Well, I wouldn't say boxing.
Nice, good composure. Good composure. Okay? Listen to me.
What a round. Has come from nowhere, unleashes on Hooper. That could have been where the cut come from.
It was the initial right hand there, Chris, and it has been confirmed by the referee. The shot, or the cut, is from a punch, not a head clash.
Have another look at it. There it is there.
But it was the left hand, it was the right hand that cut him, but the left hand that stung him, because Damien Hooper then held on.
Let's fight Hooper up.
One more good shot onto that cut, and we might well see a stoppage here, or certainly the doctor would have a look at it, because it is a pretty severe cut over the brow in a difficult place on Damien Hooper's eye.
Looks like another one on the left eye now of Damien Hooper. He is cut up pretty bad.
Rocked the head back of Un, who strikes back with a left hand of his own.
Two bad cuts. Hooper doesn't need to be here. This is where he's got to be a little bit smarter. He loves to entertain. I've seen it for many, many years. This is what he wants to do. But at the end of the day, it's probably not the smartest thing to do. Good body shots. He can feel himself breaking down the game, Young Dong-um.
Many didn't expect this to last past the opening 3 minutes when we saw the first couple of punches. We were stunned it got to the end of the second round, and then all of a sudden, body being ripped apart. That's where Damien Hooper is doing most of the damage, and it's dropping the arms, dropping the elbows, and breaking the will of the Korean.
Yeah, I apologise to Young Dong-um. He is a tough young fighter.
Break, step back.
He is making Damien Hooper earn his money, and that cut on the left eye does not look good.
And straight in. Hooper opening up.
Phil Austin telling Young Dong-um to protect himself.
He launches one back, but Damien Hooper 6 or 7 unanswered shots.
Oh,
and he takes Hooper. He is not far off the knockout. The mouth guard is out, and Damien Hooper has been saved by the fact his mouth guard has come out. And the crowd is standing to applaud the young South Korean. This is certainly not part of the script.
Hooper's just got to be careful. He needs to box. Young Don is dangerous.
And I still can't figure out how or why.
Well, this has turned into an absolute battle. Again, Hooper comes in tight where it's dangerous.
There's two Damien Hoopers, an attacking one and a defensive one. Nothing wrong with the attack, but obviously work needed on the defence.
Yeah, definitely so. 100% actually. Defence is everything in boxing, and then, you know, Hooper will learn a lot from this fight, whether he wins or loses. But defence is everything. As Young Don has some success.
30 seconds remaining in round number 4. As well as he has done, I don't know how many more Kim or Young Don can take. The crowd is on the Korean side. They are admiring his bravery, his tenacity, his will to win. Damien Hooper knows he's been in a fight here.
Young Don pushes Hooper on the back foot. The crowd are going ballistic here.
Is back to the corners we go. How much more has the South Korean got?
Well, Ipswich Express, Matty Clark and Gareth Williams have got some work to do in the blue corner. Well, it wouldn't be tough to pick some action from this round. Non-stop. Young Don, there's the success. The left hand down the pipe on Hooper's chin. Hooper gets rid of the mouth guard. Hooper now on the attack. What a round of boxing. I know we're giving Young Don some credit because he earns it, but Hooper's planting the feet as well and giving the crowd some entertainment.
Come on, Matt, quicker than that. Stop boxing.
And Damien Hooper absolutely bashed and bruised on the right side of his face. Cut above the eye, moused up, swollen underneath the eye.
Now that's boxing. Who expected this? Not one person here in this place, nor I bet at home.
Going to be sore boys tomorrow morning, these two.
Oh, certainly. Well, Hooper didn't know he... Oh, beautiful shot. He's heard How's the chin on Young Don
just smiles, nods, and welcomes Hooper in. Nice there offensively, Damien Hooper. Is looking for that left hand. And the left hand's a possibility because of the space between the gloves and defences of Damien Hooper.
Yeah, he's got to back himself on because Young Don's a little bit tired, but he's just got to throw those shots as he eats a left hook from Hooper. Oh, right hand down the pipe.
Yeah, he's in trouble here, the South Korean, as Hooper goes to work again.
Tell you what, these are the fights that all young Australians need at some stage in their career to learn the game. It's not good for your health, let me tell you, but it's good to learn.
Damien Hooper only 17 professional rounds and 6 fights coming into tonight. Ripping into the body, that's been his best bet so far tonight because it's worked.
Who's got apple? Sorry, you go.
Oh, yeah. The mouth guard is out. And Phil Austin.
Where's the mouth guard?
Points Damien Hooper into the neutral corner. And you would think this will be a nice, slow cleaning of the mouth guard. But no, the corner cleans it straight away and pushes their young man, who is loving the Gold Coast, back into action. He launches into Hooper again, who responds with a counter. Just over a minute remaining in round number 5.
The hand speed on Hooper is lightning. Young Don's got to have steel in his abs and steel in his chin. How he has not gone down from these shots.
It's only a matter of time before those body shots take their toll.
You okay?
He's all right, he said. Yeah, he's struggling, but now Young Don.
Every time we have said he's struggling, he counters with that left hand. Hooper's right is low. There's an opportunity there. He's had success when Damien's been coming in. He's almost brought him into his punch.
And you see there Damien now working on the back foot when Young Don does come in and changing the angle. That's a much safer bet for Hooper. He does not need to be in a trade-a-thon with someone like this man, Young Don. Ooh.
Young Don planted the feet. He slipped there. No knockdown is ruled, but Young Don has literally planted the feet, put the head down and just wailed away like a windmill with his shoulders.
It's amazing.
5 rounds down, 1 to go. How it has got to here is anyone's guess, but we're loving it.
Last round, touch gloves when you come out, okay?
Yes, okay.
Well, we talk about some of the better moments. Here's a perfect example, a double right hand, perfect on the left-handed fighter from Damien Hooper. Young Don down the pipe himself and then eats 2 big shots. The mouth guard goes flying. There was no defence of Young Don who is a crowd favourite here at Jupiter's Casino.
He's pumped up in the corner too. Oh, there's high fives going on from the South Koreans. They're loving it. Damien Hooper is severely cut up over his right eye. Can't see the cut over the left eye, but he is bashed big time. Last round, it is the 6th and final. Damien Hooper representing Australia and Yongdon representing South Korea. And it appeared a complete and utter mismatch after 2 rounds.
I know you and me, that's what we said, but I don't think we could be blamed from what we saw in the first round.
Absolutely not.
But credit where credit's due, Young Don
But it's only been a couple of shots that really rocked Damien Hooper in that 3rd round that gave a little bit of confidence to the South Korean. He's fought off that, fought with that confidence. And one good left hand, as we saw earlier when the mouthguard of Hooper came out, is all that it needs.
Yep. This is much better from Hooper. This is what he should have done from the start. He probably wouldn't look as in bad condition as he does at the moment, Hooper.
Oh, walked into a big right hand then from Hooper.
Got to use his feet, use his boxing ability. No use having all this ability and standing toe-to-toe with someone as tough and as hardcore as Young Don Look at that, hands are low, eats some shots, and he comes firing back at Damien Hooper. Spurs the crowd on.
Raises the hands with a little sign of victory with one successful punch. This is where he's had success with Hooper. Hooper coming in, right hand low, and he's, well, really plodded the left hand through.
Yep, you're exactly right, and that's the time that takes those chances, and he's got some through. Hooper needs to be smarter than that.
Look at that. Yeah, from a distance and a 20-centimetre reach advantage, Damien Hooper wins that firing contest every day of the week.
2 metre and 3 centimetre reach advantage, reach on Damien Hooper. He won't miss you from the centre of the ring. Oh, Young Don has got a chin of granite.
40 seconds to go.
He deserves to see this out.
He certainly does deserve to see this out. We are going to need to see something from him. He walks into another big right hand, then Hooper again rips to the body. This is all Damien Hooper here, but Hooper's mouth guard is out. And time is called with 23 or 4 odd seconds remaining.
Right, that's the 2nd time. Comes down again. It's a point, understand?
Oh, look at him. God bless. And the crowd is standing and cheering as one.
I can tell you, Damien Hooper won't like that. He will unleash here in the last 15 or so seconds. Here he goes.
An amazing 18 minutes that we have seen centre ring.
Amazing is an understatement, I think.
Damien Hooper has shown us his talent, but he's also shown us where he is vulnerable. And the South Korean has just shown a big set of them. What a performance from a young man that appeared to be completely outclassed in the opening 6 minutes. Hooper's going to win this and comfortably on points. However, there might be a little line starting to form in the light heavyweight division around Australia with people saying, okay, Damien, let's go.
Yep, I agree, 100%.
And let's take a look at the light heavyweight rankings as they are. And title vacant. Trent Broadhurst out with long-term injury. Kerry Foley, Damien Hooper, Phil Maley, Stevie Lovett, who was victorious in the States just a few weeks ago on the card. Will Tomlinson wasn't, and big Jez Van Diemen from WA. Some good fights there. Amazing performance as the two embrace.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, great sportsmanship from Damien Hooper.
I know there's a lot of talk about him not being the best kid sometimes, but I've known him for years. I know he's got his problems, but he's got a hell of a heart on him, and he is a nice kid.
And I've been critical before, and he's, from all reports, a hell of a nice kid. He needs to grow up outside of the ring, more so than inside of the ring, because he's a good one, mate. No mistake about that. The heart's in the right place. Not always the head, not at 22. Let's go centre ring and get the announcement. Make it official.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what an absolutely amazing fight to be here and watch that tonight. I think one more round of applause for both of our fighters. Well, we're off to the judges' scorecards after 6 rounds of boxing action. Adrian Can scored the fight 59-55, as did Judge Wally Lewis, with Judge Paul Tapley scoring the fight 60-54 for a unanimous points decision to Damien Super Hooper.
Did it easy on the scorecards, but it wasn't that easy in centering. But congratulations to Damien Hooper. As I said, just 17 professional rounds coming into tonight. Those 6 are invaluable, and he's been in a tough fight. It's been a tough night, but he will take so much out of this. It'll be a better Damien Hooper next time we see him.
100%.
3 fights down and 2 remain. I think half of the Jupiter's Casino is going to buy young Don a beer or 2 tonight. He deserves it. Coming up next, the heavyweights, Nick Guivas and Bowie Tupou, and then Revan Cesare and Jeff Horn, our main event right here on Fox Sports Big Time Boxing.
Speaking of boxing memorabilia, this is something that's pretty awesome. Personally signed. It's the replica of the WBC belt. There it is. Girls, walk around that so everyone can see that. Certificate of authenticity on that side. My own Mike himself. Ladies and gentlemen, what a fantastic piece of boxing memorabilia. $500 to get us going, to get us started off. $500 away we go. At $500 the next further bit, and there's $750 the next bit. That's $750, do we have the $750 to give it going? $750 in the back. That's $750 this thousand, the next one $1,000. At $1,000, $1,250 give it going. At $1,000 is the big $1,250 we have in the back end. At $1,250 the big 15 is 15. At $1,500 we have. At $1,500 next one is $750, $650 it is. At $1,500 a bit. At $1,500. Where's the 16? 16 we have. 16 in front. 16 first time. Second time, 70, back at 70, 80, $1,800, 80 in the bit, 88, 19, 19 we got $2,000, first, second, third, final time at 2.
Welcome back to the beautiful Gold Coast. Welcome back to Big Time Boxing. You enjoying this? I hope so. You're a hard marker if you're not. Damien Hooper and Yong Don going to war over 18 minutes. Our semi-main event is coming your way from the beautiful ballroom here, the party capital of Australia. It is an international heavyweight contest. We are scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds. Nick Guivas from the United States as we welcome Bowie Tupou, an Aussie who spent some years away, back to Australia. Great to see him again and have him part of our landscape. Looking at the tail of the tape, and Guivas 4 years the senior, but Tupou with the height, reach, and also weight advantage. Our semi-main event is up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's semi-main event time here at Jupiter's Casino on the Gold Coast as we welcome fight number 4, an international heavyweight bout. In the red corner, all the way from the US of A, please welcome Nick Guivas. And his opponent in the blue corner, Bowie Tupou. Well, this fight is scheduled for 8 rounds of heavyweight boxing action. Fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 104.2 kilos. He's had 10 professional fights, resulting in 7 victories and 2 draws. He's trained by Damon Reed. He fights out of Topeka, Kansas, from the US of A. Please welcome Nick Two Guns Guivas. In the blue corner, at a hefty 123.4 kilos, 26 professional fights for 23 wins, 16 by way of knockout. Under the tutelage of Billy Fine, he fights out of the Redfern PCYC in Sydney. He is the Thunder from Down Under, Big Bowie Tupou.
Red corner, blue corner,
Once
come
again,
here, fellas.
in charge is Phil Austin.
Okay, I've already given you both your instructions in the dressing room. I'm going to tell you again. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Both of you guys are a little high with the trunks. He's going to be good for me. All right, touch him up. Back you go. Best of luck to you both. Good luck, guys.
On behalf of our promoter, Jamie Myer Productions, this fight brought to you by Nerang RSL, building a bigger, better and brighter club for the Western Gold Coast and surrounds. Our semi-main event, the heavyweight division, plus 300 pound or just over 90 kilos, and both these boys qualify easily for that. We are scheduled for 8 3-minute rounds. Nick Guivas in the red and white, Bowie Tupou in the black, and Tupou boasting the best part of 20 kilogram weight advantage.
Yeah, he looks like 2 humans in there, big Bowie Tupou.
Tupou debuted back in 2006 in Western Sydney and based himself from 2007 to 2012 in the United States. He trained with Freddie Roach, the wild card gym in Hollywood. Jeff Mayweather at the famous Mayweather facility in Vegas has already been under the watchful eye of Johnny Lewis early in his career. Now with Billy Fine and the crew from Redfern PCYC. So he's well-travelled, Bowie Tupou, and a lot hinging not only on the result of this fight, but also his performance.
Yeah, I'm sure he's here to make a statement as well. He's back, you know, live on Australian TV.
Doing a lot of sparring with Alex Leopai over the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's great to see the Australian heavyweights out, you know, helping Alex. It's not only good for Alex, but it's great for Australian boxing. And, you know, we've seen Solomon Amono and Bowie Tupou and the boys working with Alex to help him, you know, try and get over the line. Good fast left hand from Tupou. And you see he's very side on, Bowie Tupou. Extremely side on, hard to land the right hand from that angle.
Yeah, it makes it a very difficult target zone to reach. Weaver's trying to go underneath the jab of Bowie Tupou. Minute remaining in the opener. Composed start for both guys.
Both guys pretty experienced, and you look at the amateur record of Two Guns Guivas, 135 fights. There's some fights there. Bowie Tupou experience as a professional.
The guy's really loaded up the right hand as yet. Bowie has it cocked, has it ready, but hasn't fired it as yet.
Yeah, I just think it's a natural feeling out process from Tupou more so.
Tupou controlling the ring at the moment, where the fight is being contested. Oh, tries to sneak under with an uppercut.
A little bit of a smirk from Tupou as he really gets caught from the left hook of Guivas. And that, I was just about to say,
uppercut there.
The angle that he's on is an angle to throw a lead uppercut. Right on the side, and he can bring it right through. Hard to throw the lead right from that angle, but the right uppercut is different.
Back to the corners we go. 1 round down, 8 remain. 7 remain, should I say. Math's never a strong point. Hope you're enjoying the night, and plenty of you certainly are on the social media set. Join in the conversation on Twitter and do so using the hashtag #OzBoxing. Some wonderful contributions so far.
Sit down when you're moving forward. I know. So what? Sit down. Don't wait. Don't wait. That's good. You already matched your distance. Let's go.
Let's go, corners. Come on, blue corner, quicker than that.
Here we go, round number 2. Bowie Tupou in the black, Nick Guivas in the red and white. Don't need to state we're in the heavyweight division, we can see that. Tupou last fought here just prior to Christmas. 6-round points victory over the very tough junior Iakapo. Bad record, but tough boy. Seen him before on main event boxing. Tupou unloads with the right hand. Just not quick enough as yet. He hasn't worn down the American enough as yet to be able to catch him.
Yeah, not at this pace. I don't think anyone will really get worn down, and Tupou's probably just got to pick the work rate up and look to land that bomb.
Nick Guivas goes from moving to the left to moving to the right. He doesn't want anything to do with that right hand, and I know why.
Yeah, looks like Guivas is really trying to survive at the moment, and Tupou's just got him banked up in a corner.
Look in there, fellas, don't
Bowie not going to expend his energy on the inside there. He wants to punch from a distance, generate the power.
You see that shot's obviously his favourite shot, the right uppercut.
That changed the temperature here in the ballroom at Jupiter's. Just the swing of that punch from the massive arms of Bowie Tupou.
That's better work. Using that jab a little bit more. Oh, nice technique.
Tupou cornering. Looking for that one big shot, not trying to accumulate punches, not trying to lead up to it.
Yeah, it's a good jab. He's just showing his experience, Tupou. He knows he's got the rounds and he's trying to work out his opponent. Oh, what a shot. Well taken too.
Yeah, it was well taken from Nicky Guivas. 10 fights, 7 wins, 5 knockouts, 2 draws, just the 1 loss.
So he's obviously got some power in there with 5 knockouts out of 7 wins. Whether it's against someone as big as Big Bowie Tupou, I'm not too sure. Tupou looked to set that right uppercut up. On that, the bolo.
Still looking for the right hand. That was a bolo. The shoulders on Bowie Tupou. Any bigger, they'd be paying rent.
I love looking at fighters' eyes, and you look in Bowie Tupou's eyes and he's working his opponent out. He's just looking for openings.
Back to the corners we go. Nick Guivas heads into his corner with his trainer Damon Reed. Guy that fought world champs James Toney, Hazim Rahman, Olympic bronze medalist Getne Wilder, Carly Meehan, Mark Damori, to name just a few.
Every time he's loading up minis when you stop, man. Don't let him do that. As it goes around, that was his.
Let's take a look at the heavyweight rankings as they stand in the unlimited division. Hunter Sam is the champion. Alex Leopai fighting for a world title. Lucas Brown fighting for a Commonwealth title. Solomon Amono, Bowie Tupou, Nathan Briggs, and the undefeated Joel Shackleton making waves in the southern states.
Come on, blue corner, you've got to be quicker. Stop boxing. Box on.
Round number 3, here we
Quicker,
go.
blue corner, quicker than that.
Bowie Tupou dominating proceedings in every aspect of this contest in the opening 2 rounds.
Yeah, he's just really looking for openings. Tupou is just much better start using the left hand, nice and fluent. Very side on again. Wouldn't be surprised if we see either the right uppercut or the right bolo. Good mover for a big lad, Tupou. There's the bolo.
Oh, there it is, the big bolo taken mostly on the glove and shoulder, I think it was, from Guivas there. You get the feeling it might just be a matter of time. A genuine feeling out process in the opening round or 2 in this one. Certainly not the work rate or the oomph of that last fight. Hard act to follow, Damien Hooper and also Yong Don
Well, that just had a bit of everything. Oh, there, that one he didn't miss.
And the count is going to be put on.
4,
Nick Guivas
5,
up at 5.
6, 7, 8. You all right? You want to go on? Box.
Didn't think twice about that.
He doesn't even look hurt, Guivas.
No, he doesn't. He looks very clear in the eyes.
He might have just felt in danger and thought, I'll just take a knee here and get out of danger.
I couldn't blame him.
Me neither. Tupou, good skills on that right uppercut.
You think about where and who he has trained with over the years. The Johnny Lewises, the Freddie Roaches,
Mayweather.
Jeff Mayweather. Goes to the body there. There's Bowie Tupou. You are going to pick up things along your journey. We hope Bowie has. Put it in practice. Real shot on the hip there from Tupou to Guivas. Now attacks the body.
Break, step back.
And those big mitts into your midsection are going to slow you down.
Aren't they what? Good jab from Guivas. And a chopping right hand from Guivas. As Tupou closes the distance in, allowing Guivas to get some shots off. I don't think it overly worried Bowie.
Keep them up. Too low, keep them up.
Just a little low there from Phil Austin was the warning. He did speak to both guys about high pants in the opening address, which is ironic, a high pants warning coming from Phil Austin.
Yeah, that's for sure. He's got a healthy veranda on the front there too, Phil Austin, at the moment.
Oh, Tupou launches in. Look to cut Guivas in half.
Right, step back, coming in.
Has a bit of smile with the crowd and the commentators. Big Bowie Tupou.
Good indicator he's nice and relaxed about what he's doing.
You beat me to it. I was about to say exactly the same thing.
I pity him though, listening to us while he's fighting. Back to the corners we go. Bowie Tupou in complete control.
Yeah, that's all right. How we go? That's all right. Tuck it in. Yeah, listen to me. It's all, listen to me. It's all fucking yours now. Do you hear me? It's all yours. All right? Hey, that's too high. Sit down. Right? Bury the fucking chair. Don't hit them.
Here's what the second round produced, and it was a knockdown from Bowie Tupou as he crowds Guivas into a corner. Here it comes, rolls the right hand over. Didn't overly look like it landed too hard, and I think he was in a bit of danger. Probably safer to go down there was Nick Guivas.
This is our semi-main event for the evening. Main event coming up next, the rematch. Revan Cesare and Jeff Horn, who is the king of the welterweight division in Australia.
Oh, nice. I actually think that's quite smart work from Tupou. He's nice and relaxed here, but Guivas is waiting for the right hand. Try something different. Try the left hook, the left rip, as he digs a right hand to the body. Guivas didn't seem to enjoy that.
I can understand why.
Oh, that one just missed.
Yeah. Tupou opening up with his power here. Not as free-flowing with his punches as probably what he would like or what we'd like to see. But he's certainly upped the power.
Yeah, what a big, strong lad. He's in cruise mode, if you ask me, Bowie Tupou. Just look at that, feeling out, just sending the jab down. The big one will come over top of that. Oh, he missed with it. And again, well, good head movement from Guivas.
Yep. Yeah, did well defensively there. You can never quite pick a fight on paper. We can do our best to analyse and try and figure out how it's going to eventuate. We thought this would be explosive from the opening bell, but Bowie very calculated, very calm, very controlled.
He might be just getting the rounds in or something. Oh, a lead left hook, I reckon, will do the trick.
This is the 100th professional round of Bowie's career. Rips into the body, both sides.
Oh. A good fluent jab, Tupou. Each time Guivas throws a shot back, Bowie just gives him a smile.
I think Bowie is in control, obviously, but also I don't know if he's in a great deal of danger in terms of what Nick is throwing. I think Nick is surviving.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Nick, you know, with all due respect, he is surviving. Tupou's in full control, and he doesn't seem like he's worried about what Guivas is going to come back with. But it is heavyweight boxing.
Yep.
And anything can happen.
One shot. We have seen it too many times over the years as Guivas counters there with a straight right.
Yeah, probably his best shot so far. Nice little right hand. Good footwork from Tupou.
Corner time.
Let me know the breath. Promise you got him fucking tired. You seen the best man. Now you get off. You can't. I promise you, double jab right hand, you're drilling him, dude. Fuck, only in Australia every once in a while, big dog. Take a deep breath. He's right in front of you. That's all he's got right there, man. Don't let him load up. That's it, man. That's all he's looking for, man. If you can pull it out, man, right now, dude, and I know you don't look tired of him. You can do this. You look more like, whoa, I'm doing this. This is it. That's what he has. That's it. Come on, man. Fucking Nick, win around here, man. You know what I mean? Fucking win around. This is the 5th round.
Let's go. Okay, Bowie, keep your punches up. You understand? Box on.
Here we go. We continue in our heavyweight semi-main event. Up next, we're going to determine who the #1 welterweight is in Australia, Reuben Cesare or Jeff Horn. The rematch we have waited for. Their first contest finished as a technical draw after Cesare suffered a nasty gash above the eye.
The interesting part of that, both camps said they felt in control of how that fight was going. So both guys got a lot of confidence.
Stop boxing.
Oh.
Hey, stop. If I call stop boxing, you don't punch. Now, last warning about low blows. You go low again, I'm going to take a point. Understand? You okay? Go back and wait until I call you. You're okay to carry on straight away?
Low shot here and given the time to recover.
Okay, time in. Box.
And the calls from the red corner and from Damon Reed, his trainer, were for Nick Guivas to take all the time that he wanted, which is a 5-minute period. Guivas didn't want to.
His trunks and his guard are fairly high. I didn't think it was overly too high as he lands a good left hook. Bowie Tupou launches in, Guivas comes back.
Just a little off with his timing tonight, Big Bar.
Oh, the body shot has ripped him up the middle.
3, 4, 5.
Counters on.
6.
Sucking
7,
them in.
8, 9. You're right, you want to carry on? Okay, show me something so it's not becoming one-sided.
And he gets to his feet. Not begrudgingly either. Tough young bloke as Tupou rips to the body again. I don't know how many more big body shots Guivas can take.
Low blow.
Oh, low blow has been ruled here by Phil Austin.
Time out.
And Bowie Tupou is going to get stung a point.
1 point, low blow. 1 point, low blow.
It's not going to change anything on the scorecard.
Low blow. Back and wait in the neutral corner.
Be interesting to see the replay.
I wasn't sure if Nick Guivas was going to get up.
I mean, either I thought it was a left rip, but I could be wrong.
Started?
So a 5-minute...
You got up to 5 minutes.
...period here, potentially, for Nick Guivas. Let's try and ascertain whether this is low or not. You be the judge.
Right hand comes over the top. The left rip. Oh, good body shot.
A great body shot.
Phil Austin's seen it on the big screen. See the left rip come under. Oh, that's a cracker. The guard's high. Good body shot, left rip.
Yeah.
I think Phil might get this one going a bit quicker than he needs.
Time in. Keep them up. Box.
And we box on. And as I said, it's not going to make a difference on the judges' scorecards if, in fact, we go that way. Had it been ruled a body shot, I'm not sure if Guivas would have continued.
No, I think it was a blessing for Guivas. And look, Guivas is, yeah, that one was probably a bit low.
Okay, you're going too low. You've got to keep your punches up. Keep your punches up, or you'll lose another point. You can be disqualified. Do you understand? Keep your punches up. You right? Mate, it's hit you there. It's not your nuts.
Interesting conversation between referee and fighter. Two of them getting personal, I guess.
You okay? Time in.
They're not.
Bowie Tupou really does have to be careful here, irrespective of if it is or if it isn't legitimately low. We're going to have questions. That's how the referee has termed it. And it's the referee's opinion that matters. It's not mine, it's not yours, it's not someone that's sitting at home on the lounge.
That's exactly right. He's seeing what he's seeing in the ring at the time. you know, easy for us to watch it on the replay, and, you know, Phil's not getting that opportunity. In saying that, Nick Guivas is, you know, both Nick and Bowie's trunks are very high, their guard's very high. There's a fair bit of distance. Oh, good shot.
Oh, Tupou here on the end of 2 or 3.
Yeah,
we're not going to have a repeat of Yong Don are we? Where the international star becomes the star of the show. Back to the corners we go after a controversial round. Round that saw Bowie Tupou deducted a point for what we will term an alleged low blow, then warned again.
Deep breath, this is going to be 6. You hear me? It's going to be 6. Let's get some shit. You got a little puffiness under this right here.
I'll get it. Deep breath.
Deep breath. Very little, Nick. That's less inspired, I promise you, man.
Deep breath. Come on, come on.
Deep breath and hold it, man. What do you think?
Entertaining 5th round. That one definitely skimmed. There wasn't much on it, but it definitely skimmed.
The frustration in Bowie's face because he thinks he's in the right.
A good attack from Guivas. Where's this been for the previous 4 or 5 rounds?
Yeah, good combination of punches.
Don't be scared of success, man.
Nick Guivas showed there's plenty of fight and plenty of heart. In the American, it is Guivas in the red and white. Bowie Tupou in the black. Born in Tonga, resides in Australia.
Just sense he's going to pick this up, Bowie Tupou. He's unleashing now.
It's bad news for everyone.
Oh, that one hurt.
Tupou waiting for the big right hand, and it is a huge shot. Guivas really tested here.
7, 8, 9. You're right, you want to carry on? Show me something or I'll stop it, understand?
He is one tough boy, Nick Guivas.
Certainly so. I can't see us getting out of this round. Tupou's just put the foot down and show's over.
No. Phil Austin's seen enough.
No. It's
He's
too one-sided,
waved it
pal.
away.
You're going to get hurt.
Too one-sided, the ruling.
Yeah, I agree. He was heading down in that shot as well.
It was headed down that path. Some will say a premature stoppage, and I could understand their argument and couldn't fault it. However, he was starting to wear too many shots. He was too far behind on the scoreboard and then offering not as much back.
Yeah, 3 or 4
return.
knockdowns leading into that as well, so I don't think there'll be too many complaints.
Tough night at the office for Nicky Guivas. Good night at the office for Bowie Tupou. We welcome him back to Australia. It is great to see him. And we look forward to seeing him again. Let's go centering to Dave to make it official.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, no need to go to the judges' scorecards for this fight. At a time of 53 seconds gone of round number 6, referee Phil Austin has stopped the fight. Your winner by TKO, Bowie Tupou.
Bowie Tupou, victorious winner via TKO in round number 6. Our main event is coming up next. It is Jeff Horn and Revan Cesare. It is the rematch from a fight in August of last year that we covered right here on the Gold Coast. We want to paint the full picture for you for tonight's main event. So let's go back to August 2013. This is Revan Cesare, Jeff Horn, number 1. 8 3-minute rounds in the welterweight division, and division at 66.68 kilos, 147 pound or 10 stone 7. It is Cesare in the black trunks, Horn in the orange and black, 2 right-handers. Cesare, though, he will switch from orthodox to southpaw.
Started exactly how I thought. Cesare from the outside trying to pick Jeff off. Jeff being the aggressor and needs to be very careful. He doesn't walk into anything from the sharp Cesare.
Part-time school teacher Jeff Horn in just his 5th professional round.
Yeah, so it's a big ask. Yeah, I'm sure all his students, his grade 2 students out of Polara State School, will be at home cheering this man on. The Hornet, Jeff Horn. They're working well from the outside.
Great upper body movement from both guys. Horn just bullies Césaire back into the ropes.
He's extremely strong, Jeff. He's lost his shoe.
Oops. Blown away, blown a tyre.
Do his shoelace up.
Yeah, the crowd giving it to him for his pink sock.
Shoelace time, they're hard to do up when you've got boxing gloves on.
Oh no, he's not going to like this. They're taping him up. I think he's got a bit of style about him. He likes his boots undone, his shorts down low. Ippy Express is marking him up now.
You could toss an old gag in here. How many boxing guys does it take to change a pair of shoes?
There's a crowd over there in the red corner.
Wasn't there?
Time in. Box.
We're back on no such issues with Jeff Horn.
Oh, he's looking sharp tonight, Césaire. Jeff needs to take his time. He's got 8 rounds. Try and find him. Don't get over anxious early on.
Step back, don't punch.
Might take him a round or 2 to work him out.
Reuben was up here in April in a Fox Sports card with an 8-round unanimous points decision victory over Alex R. Tong on the Columban Letty undercard. So no stranger to the locals here.
Yeah, and I think he'd been out for a year or 2 before that fight. So that'll certainly would have helped him here against Jeff Horn. Getting that fight back under his belt.
Don't hold. Box.
Césaire has already beaten one of our other Olympians, a 2008 Olympian in Todd Kidd. Jeff Horn, a very different proposition.
Yes, he's got real power, Jeff Horn. Look, I found it interesting. I thought it was a great A, a beautiful jab from Horn. I thought it was great work from Horn. He went back down to the Bethania Boxing Club, used a lot of the amateur kids as sparring. 2 young boys who are off to the World Junior Championships, Clay Waterman and Honey Hooney, and I think that's perfect for a man of Césaire who's fast around the ring like these 2 boys were, and it should really have him in good stead for this tonight.
He just sees it all so beautifully, Jeff Horn. For that matter, so too does Césaire.
He looks sharp on the outside, Césaire.
Found his range already, has the young Queenslander. Slipping punches beautifully and by just millimetres. Round 2 coming your way. Jeff Horn in the black and orange, Reuben Césaire in the straight black. Horn debuted in March of this year with a KO victory over Jody Allen.
Both boys loading them up.
Yeah, the power, the precision, the aggression, but mental control shown by both these 2. A lot of that's got to do with the amateur background. One says we'll back out of that.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Césaire tonight. He looks good. Jeff just needs to keep doing what he's doing, keep the pressure on. You can see the black armband on Jeff Horn, his teammate at the London Olympic Games, and the youngest man of that crew, little Billy Ward, a real good bloke in amateur boxing. Sadly lost his life last Sunday, and tragically, you know, I guess to his family and the Gladstone Boxing Club and his trainer Mick Daly up there.
Absolutely.
Our thoughts are with you guys, that's for sure.
Our thoughts and prayers with the family of Billy Ward.
He was a good young kid, good character. 20 years old. So Jeff and Olympic teammate Damien Hooper here tonight, really fighting for their man.
Walked into a right hand there, did Horn.
Yeah, I think Horn's struggling a little bit with working Césaire out off the ropes. He looks super strong, Horn, but so does
Don't hold his head down,
Césaire.
Jeff. Let him up. Keep it clean.
Jeff looks like one of those little dudes just with naturally high strength.
Yeah, and he is. He's a strong boy, Jeff. He's no frills. Very, very carefree sort of a guy.
Turned himself nicely out of there, balks and resets. It was good work from Jeff Horn.
Yeah, and you know what? I'd be doing the same thing. I would change my style if I was Jeff Horn. I'd now go on the back foot for a round. Cezaire's starting to know what Jeff's about.
Yep.
So if I was Jeff, I'd make Cesaire guess. I'd now back up. Jeff's got good boxing ability. Start using some of those amateur skills on the back foot for a round and try and confuse Isaboni. Oh, good shot from Horn.
Yeah, beautiful shot from Jeff Horn, as a matter of fact. He uses that left hand perfectly, be it jab, be it hook. He uses it first and he sets up his combination punches with it. Nice shot there from Cesaire as well. Victorian was able to turn the Queenslander. He was caught very front on there, Jeff.
Right, step back.
Yeah, I think that at the moment he's over anxious and sometimes just trying to walk down Cesaire, but gets his feet out of place. Oh, good body shot.
Send another strong round of boxing. Good start.
Round number 3 coming our way. First two have been enthralling, actually.
Yeah, this has really turned into a good battle.
So similar, but so very different at the same time, if that makes sense. These two guys. Composure's there, the hand speed's there, but they go about their work in a very different manner. Oh, nice from Cesaire. Just combination punches. Walked into a right hand.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah,
He's cut bad.
Hit your corner.
Now, is it a head clash or is it a punch? There was a right hand from Horn in the middle of that. The doctor being called.
I think that was hard to see. Be good to
Jeff, go over there, buddy.
have a look at that and just see what it was.
Head clutch your head,
I hope you've finished dinner. Fight is over. Jeff Horn, Reuben Cesaire.
Oh, it's hard to tell from there.
I'm saying head clash first look.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, head clash.
Oh, yeah,
Right
see
there.
that. Big head clash.
Very disappointing.
Ladies and gentlemen, the decision thus far, due to the fact that the fight never went the full 3 rounds, we have a technical draw with a head clash being the cause of the injury.
Welcome back to the beautiful Gold Coast. It is main event time on Fox Sports Big Time Boxing. Who is the #1 welterweight in Australia? Is it Revan Cesare or is it Jeff Horn? Cesare with the experience advantage. As we take a look at the maths that really matter. Horn is 3 years the younger with a slight height, reach, but most notably weight advantage. The first fight, as we have just seen, finished in a technical draw. This is the rematch, and this is the one we've been waiting for. Let's go centre ring to Dave Ella.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching around Australia tonight live on the Fox Sports Network, from Bondi to Broome, from Cairns to Carnarvon, or right here at Jupiter's Hotel and Casino on the Gold Coast, it's main event time. Let's bring on the boom! 12 rounds of championship boxing for the WBO Oriental welterweight title. In the red corner, please welcome Revan Cesare. And in the blue corner, Jeff Horn.
Winners. Everybody wants to be a winner. Winning is everything, huh? Nah, winning is the only thing. Winning is the only thing. When you're living life in the game, winning ain't everything. Winning is the only thing. When you're living life in the game, winning ain't everything. Winning is the only thing. When you're living life in the game, winning ain't everything. Winning is the only thing. When you're living life in the game. Jump out the gym, I can run, I can swim. I'm heavy on the case, I stay in first place. Mud on my shoes, taste blood on my face. Out of town, touchdown, never out of bounds. I train for the goals, I can go straight.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I ask you all to please be upstanding for the Australian National Anthem.
Ready? Go.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea, our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and red. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair in joyful strains, and let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 5 on our card here tonight is for the WBO Oriental welterweight title. as we introduce you to our fighters. In the red corner, he weighed in at 64.65 kilos with 16 professional fights, resulting in 11 wins and 1 draw. He's trained by Sahilu Makuria, and he's fighting out of Melbourne, Victoria. A former Commonwealth Games representative, the Emperor Rivan Cesar. And his opponent in the blue corner, weighing in at 66.6 kilos, he's had 7 fights with 6 wins and 1 draw. The draw coming from the man standing opposite him tonight. Trained by Glenn Rushton, he's fighting out of the Stretton Boxing Club in Brisbane. 3 times Australian amateur champion, 2012 London Olympian, and winner of the Australian welterweight title, the Hornet, Jeff Horn. Paul Tapley, our referee for 12 rounds of championship boxing.
Okay, men, I spoke to you both in the dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck to both of you.
It is main event time. That man, Rivan Cesar, and Jeff Horn, Mark II. They fought in August to a technical decision. A rematch is now. It is sponsored by Super Geek for all your IT needs on behalf of our promoter Jamie Myer Productions for the vacant WBO Oriental Welterweight Championship. Cesar in the black and red, Horn in the black and orange. Two super talented young men.
Jeff landed 2 solid jabs to start the round. Fired Cesar onto the back foot. Cesar has a bit of success with the left hook. Oh, good right hand from Cesar. Body work from Horn.
Jeff Horn's most recent performance, December of last year in Perth, WA, on another quality Angelo Hyder night at the Dragonfire Boys. A victory over Noaful Ben Rabar over 6 rounds, a unanimous decision, and it was a beat-up. Horn, against the odds, was just about perfect on the night.
Massive win, that, Jeff Horn. He's getting caught here. A couple of small shots from Cesar. Not power shots, but just picking away at him.
Watch your heads.
Yeah, look, not many people would have thought Jeff would have beat someone like, you know, Nafel Ben Rabar this early in his career. But
especially this early in his career.
He's hurt Rivan. It was a right hand, caught him on top of the head. So Cesar just grabbed hold of Horn.
Horn with heavier hands than you may well imagine for a welterweight. Silky skills to go with them. Nice jab at the end of that from Horn, ripping into the body. Regional title, respectfully, doesn't matter a great deal in this one. This is about who the best in the country is. They want to assert their authority on the division, then move forward.
Jeff's just trying to break down Cesar. Cesar didn't look comfortable under pressure, but Jeff still needs to be careful that he doesn't walk into one of Cesar's shots. He's shown he's got that pop. Mightn't be massive, but it can put you down. Good head movement from Jeff. Oh, the left jab.
Cesar down, round number 1.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You all right?
Not a punishing shot. Caught off guard.
Watch your heads.
He won't be the first person caught by a jab of Jeff Horn. And you realise just how stiff, how solid it is.
Yeah.
Under 30 seconds remaining in the opening round, and a big opening round for Jeff Horn. A 10-8er.
I reckon it was that right hand earlier on that Jeff caught Cesar on top of the head. He just didn't recover in time. Or as he trades.
Both guys look in great condition, and an example of that is round number 1. Hope you're enjoying the night wherever you may be watching. Join the conversation for our main event. Use the hashtag on Twitter, OzBoxing. It is trending nationwide. big opening round for that man.
Moving like you're doing, if you just keep doing what you're doing, you'll win this fight really easily. Okay, everything was great. You're purposeful, you're committed, it's perfect. Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? But just stay tidy all the way. Hold the form all the way through.
We've seen the power of Jeff Horn in the past. Here's another example with the left hand. Just a jab, just right on the bottom of the chin. Nothing much on it. Cesare a little squared up, but it definitely hurt him.
Having been in Perth and seen the breakdown of the class act that is Naofal Benrabah, a guy that's fought for the IBF lightweight title of the world, I was astounded by the improvement in Jeff Horn, the pace of Jeff Horn, but the power, and it doesn't look like he's loading up. It doesn't look like they're heavy punches, but Benrabah will attest to the fact they are, and the improvement in Jeff Horn has been dramatic in such a short time.
Yeah, unbelievable. Showing hand speed here, Jeff Horn. Open in defence, can be tagged, hands a little low, but showing great hand speed. Oh, geez, the power on that shot as he's sort of in a southpaw stance to bring that right hook over. Left hook from right hook it is. Hard to tell sometimes with Horn. His feet sort of switch up, square up.
Ripping into the body there. Our most successful Olympic boxer in 20-odd years. And wasn't far off the target zone with either of those two shots, and they were loaded up.
Yep.
1 minute in, 2 minutes remain. Round number 2. And at this stage, Horn a class above.
Yeah, looking strong here, Jeff Horn. Cesare hasn't got the knuckle turned on that.
Horn's that quick, he doesn't have the chance to, or the time to roll the knuckle over.
No.
You'll miss the punch.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Certainly got a serious thud on those shots, Jeff Horn. Cesare's a little rattled at the moment. He's usually a lot calmer than this. Oh, there's that left jab, nearly put him down again. Horn.
Cesare in trouble here again. Horn opening up. Combination punching. Cesare back against the ropes.
Good head movement from Cesare as he eats a right hand. He's in pretty deep trouble here.
Be very careful about head clashes here. That's what stopped the first fight. And there's indicators already with the lunging of both guys that it could happen again.
Yeah, well, Jeff's an aggressive style fighter there. He just pops his head in there. Got to be careful.
Don't hit on the break. I know. Box.
Did a lot of sparring, Jeff Horn with Crash Craddock, the Hurricane Dennis Hogan, his teammate in the corner, Sam Benny, new to the pro ranks.
Oh, Cesare catching Horn as he departs with a lengthy left hook.
Nice little foot move there from Jeff Horn.
Temple shot there from Cesare, legal. Repeat that in case it sounded like illegal. I said legal. Just caught Jeff on the top of the head. Quick way to lose your equilibrium. Doesn't have to be the hardest shot either.
Watch your heads.
If you doubt the punching power of Jeff Horn, we've seen the finesse, but if you doubt the punching power of Jeff Horn, this is Jeff against Sam Columban. You want to see the sweetest right hand. And poor Sam Columban, once he got to his feet, didn't think that the fight had actually started. This was round 1.
This was 30 seconds into an Australian title fight. Massive power on Jeff Horn.
Oh, it knocked poor Sam in tomorrow, and he is one of the most skillful and toughest young men you will see in a ring.
I think the latter is something to really point out. That man is a tough man, and Jeff Horn showed what power really is.
That's it. Don't go backwards. Throw the jab. Throw the jab in front of you, go backwards, all right? You're giving him too much time, Caesar.
Let's go, corners. Come on.
Charlie Liparotta in the corner there with
Box.
Reuben Cesare. Glenn Rushton in the corner, as he has been since day 1 of the amateur career of Jeff Horn, and I really like the combination of Rushton and Horn. They are very understated, underwhelming in many respects.
Right.
they get the business done.
Yeah, just very loyal to Glenn, there's no doubt about that.
Let his head up, Jeff. Break! Don't hit on the break, come on. It's a clean box.
This is round number 3 of our 12-round main event. Ruben Cesare only been beaten on 4 occasions, has never been stopped. Jeff Horn would have designs on that.
We've certainly got the power to do it, Jeff Horn. Cesare just not getting enough knuckle on the shot. Sort of arm punching. Obviously, he's got brilliant speed and brilliant boxing ability.
Box.
That won't keep Jeff Horn off, though.
Ouch.
Oh, left hook from Cesare.
Right, step back. Box.
Never looks phased, Jeff, does he?
No. Cool as the other side of the pillow, Jeff Horn. Equally as composed. Ripping into the body.
Oh, nice head movement.
Down, Jeff.
You want a lesson on defence? There it is there. It's about feet and upper body movement as much as it is about hands, shoulders or anything
Hold
else.
his head down.
Jeff Horn with the slips and the rolls was
work
just
it, man.
about perfect there.
Break, step back. Box.
Part-time school teacher is Jeff Horn. And just a very decent young man. Only 26 years of age.
Yeah, quiet, shy, and very humble outside the ring. The Hornet.
Let his arm go, Ryman.
Edging across the ring, closing the gap between himself and Ruben Cesare. And Cesare a little busy here with punches. Caught Jeff Horn a few times.
Yeah, he's had some good moments in this round, Cesare. Jeff just keeping his hands a little low, got a little mark under the right eye, nothing major. He's still got to be careful. Good head movement from Ravan. Jeff, half southpaw, half orthodox, back to orthodox. Back to southpaw. Oh, good shot from Cesare, left hook.
Good shot from Cesare. Horn turns immediately back into orthodox or right hand stance. Probably no need to switch at this stage. Just keep trying to keep his opponent guessing. Those hands are a little low on Jeff Horn.
Combo towards the end was good. So you're going really well. You just got to stay really relaxed. If you're relaxed and you're purposeful and you're overlapping, you just keep cruising ahead and the opportunity will come. Okay, you just got to hold that perfect form. Keep the work rate high like that, throw the right punches at the right time, so it's going really good.
We spoke of the head movement of Jeff Horn. Here's a good illustration. Pop, pop, roll. Beautiful work from the Hornet. Cesare just couldn't find him there, but he did find him later on with the left hook. There's one, and a right hand down the pipe for Cesare. Jeff's still got to be very careful. Hands have got to be up.
Go corners, come on. Red corner.
A good young ambassador for professional boxing is Jeff Horn. Well presented, speaks well, corporately attractive. And is the business centre ring as you are seeing.
Ooh, he's picked the power up in this round, Jeff Horn. All the heads bumped,
didn't they?
Step back. Box.
There's no claret, that's a good sign.
Both guys felt for the foreheads though. That was a nasty head clash. You could hear it echo around the venue here.
Oh, good shots from Cesare.
Cesare. Two defining punches early in round number 4.
Shows a good chin as Horn takes a couple more. Cesare on the back foot, now feeling a bit more comfortable.
Super talent, Ruben Cesare. 200 plus fights as an amateur. African champion. 2006 Commonwealth Games representative for Cameroon. Came to Australia at the end of 06.
Tagged.
Debuted in 07, now a very proud Australian.
Don't hold his head down, Jeff. Get your head up too, Ryman. Box.
he's got a decent chin on him too so far, Jeff Horn. He took a couple of big shots this round, just walked straight through him, kept doing what he was doing, as he knocks the gum shield out again of Revance's there.
We've seen a little bit of that tonight. I don't think Reuben is asking for or needing a break. He is superbly conditioned.
Yeah, he's in great nick.
Time in. Box.
Certainly no high trunks on Cesare. His trunks are very low. Guard's very low.
Step back.
Doesn't mean the shot's going to be any lower.
No, that's exactly right. It's hand speed of Horn.
That left hook counter for Reuben Cesare, very dangerous punch. We've seen him utilise that in fights before, and he's used that as his go-to here a couple of times as his countering shot.
Yeah, well, Jeff's obviously confident in his power, but you watch every time Jeff throws any shot, the right hand will be down nice and low. It's a target for Cesare. There it is there. Finishes low every time.
Really good example of changing your pace as a boxer there from Jeff Horn. Didn't load up and just tapped away. Tapped away a four-punch combination, looking for the opening to then load up.
Yeah, he's done that a few times this round. Oh, left hook again from Cesare.
The countering left hook from Reuben.
He's got good speed in his head movement as well, Jeff. Let's bump in a bit. Better round for Cesare, this one. Horn's still the aggressor.
Put your heads in there.
After dominating round number 1 and 2, Jeff Horn knows he's in a fight in round 3 and 4.
Yeah. He's confident in his chin and his ability, Horn.
An endurance test perhaps ahead for Jeff Horn. Never been scheduled to go 12 rounds before, neither has Reuben Cesare.
You gotta start working a little bit harder, Susie. You can't just stand there and let him punch, mate. Okay? You can't do that. What I want to see, don't go backwards. I want you to step to the side, all right? Roll the right hand. When you're in close, you're not throwing an uppercut. You haven't thrown an uppercut all fight. Where's the right uppercut and hook? Okay? When you're in close, I want to see it, mate. Start doing something different. Your jab is lazy. There's no jab there, mate. I want you to throw the jab.
Take a look at the right hand from Revance Cesare. Horn's left hand stayed nice and low. Cesare did not miss.
Got a high percentage of thrown punches to connected punches, Jeff Horn.
Yeah, hasn't he? What?
Means you're not wasting energy on missed shots or hurting elbows or shoulders, whatever the case may be.
As you know a lot about.
Round number 5. Reuben Cesare, Jeff Horn, the rematch. First one finished in round number 3. We've gone longer this time, and as mouth-watering as the first one was, well, this is developing into an even better fight.
You see that Cesare spotted where the opening is on Horn. He's thrown 5 or 6 counter left hooks in the first 20 or 30 seconds here in round number 5.
Elite level amateurs.
Put your heads right, step back, that punch.
Even as an elite level amateur, Jeff Horn stylistically was always a better pro. As they start throwing with a little bit more venom, a little bit more power.
He was always, strong. He was a little awkward as an amateur, Jeff Horn. Certainly with his power has progressed into the pro ranks like he was born to be here, like you say. He's in the left-handed stance again, squares it up. Back to the right-handed stance.
Plenty of interested onlookers from the sporting world watching this one to Cronulla Sharks and St George Illawarra boys. We know there's plenty of those guys watching tonight.
Right, step back, that punch.
Good day and good luck this weekend. Whatever you fancy, Fox Sports, we have got you covered this weekend. Super Rugby, AFL, NRL, and the rest. The A-League continues.
Right, step back.
Right now, it's big-time boxing in our main event.
Put your heads.
Horn just doubling up with the left hand there. A little slow to reset. Cesare thought about the counter.
Right, step back.
Like he was going for a old school WWE suplex there.
He's got that about him, Jeff. He can come up with creative angles and creative shots from places that most can't.
Well, the fact both guys can be creative and deceptive with their angles, it means there is a constant threat of head clashing, and we've seen it a couple of times in this round again.
Yeah, and just in their styles, you're exactly right. They bob and weave and they come in at a hard pace. Especially Jeff, he's extremely aggressive on the attack as he loads up a right uppercut. Well defended though by Cesare.
Left hand, left hook from Ruben Cesare again. Telling blow.
Oh,
right hand. Cesare caught and stung. Jeff Horn, who has started tonight as a big favourite. The fact neither has been 12 rounds could very well mean, in summary, that this fight is decided by fatigue in the last 3 or 4.
I saw that judge okay, so we've just got to do enough work towards the end to secure it. A little bit longer combo, like we've been doing on the back. Okay? You mix it up, man. That was good sort of variation. That's a little bit faint draw a little bit. Try and get him to do that big swing.
Here's some of what round number 5 produced. Horn with the head movement. Heads bumping together, very dangerous. In and out attack, and there's that right hand to finish the round from Cesare. Well taken by Horn.
Let's go. Come on, Red
Positive
corner.
reinforcement from Glenn Rushton and the team to Jeff Horn.
Box.
Most of our Australian trainers, logical, simple, direct.
Best way to do it.
Yeah, I think we've got some of the greatest trainers in the world here. No nonsense, no BS, no carry-on.
Oh, right hand from Horn.
Yeah, it was a good right hand from Horn, and again, retaliation was a right hand from Cesare.
Step back.
He's sharp on the counter on the back foot, Cesare. That doesn't have the power on it, but certainly can, you know, stop Jeff. Not that much does.
He's quick enough with his hands, though, that he only needs that one shot on the counter to set up the next ones with a little bit more power when he can be on the front foot. Or not allowing Ruben Cesare too much room. Happy to box from the inside. Round number 6.
Still a high pace here as we get through the first minute of the 6th round.
Stop. Time.
What do we got here?
Corner.
Mouth guard out from Ruben Cesare again. Unintentional, no doubt.
Right down in your mouth, buddy.
Former state champion Paul Tapley is our referee. Our 3 ringside judges, Wally Lewis, Adrian Cairns and fabulous Phil Austin.
Horn got tagged then, right hand down the pipe. Did not phase him one bit. Walked straight through it.
A good chin, good base from which to work.
Yeah, that's the key, that word there, the base. When Jeff's down and he's throwing his power, there it is there. His legs are down nice and low. He's got bent knees and he drives off the balls with those feet.
Working there, no holding, no holding.
Based in Brisbane, Jeff Horn. He and sizable support crew have made the trek down the freeway. Oh, good Horn again tag. And he rips into the body.
Again, and it just does not phase him.
Ruben Cesare just 3 knockouts and 11 wins. So it is going to need to be a peach of a shot to knock out Jeff Horn.
Well, especially by what Jeff Horn's showing us here. He's just walking straight through whatever Cesare puts. And Cesare at times put him flush on Jeff's chin.
Watch your heads in there.
2 weighed in the best part of 2 kilograms different on the scales 24 hours ago. Jeff Horn was the heavier. Will it be a factor as the fight goes on? If so, who will it favour?
It's amazing.
Will natural size be to Jeff Horn's advantage? Or will the streamlined Ruben Cesare have a little more juice left in the run home?
Either there's a major hiccup in judging the weight, or Cesare just is naturally that weight. That 2 kilograms is, in this level, it's just unheard of, really.
Not even has had a smile on his face with some shots. He is still being outworked by Jeff Horn.
The work rate of Jeff Horn's just freakish.
Right, step back.
How much longer can he continue that? We go past 6 rounds.
Good round. What you got to do, you just got to do what you're doing, stalking, relaxing, purposeful, just getting it all together like that. It's going nice. Work rate was better that round. Go high with the jab.
Was the aggression of Jeff Horn, but he did take some good shots from Cesare. There's one. But you see, Cesare just sort of armed it around again. Not really turning his weight. You can see when Jeff throws the shots, they've got all body weight behind them.
You hurt him with that left hook, I'm telling you. You hurt him. You rocked him. He doesn't want to be out there. So pick your moment, you'll take him, I'm telling you.
Corner. Go.
Great room here at the Gold Coast, and it is all but full. And Jupiter's Casino playing host to big time boxing. Jeff Horn moving into part of the fight he hasn't been before as a professional, never been past 6. And we have just ended the 7th round.
He still doesn't look too tired. He switches into the left-handed stance. Oh, that was better from Cesare. They're the type of shots he needs. Missed them, but
That's it, mate.
Watch your heads.
certainly had some force behind him.
Good start to the round for Reuben, isn't it?
Good start. Guys, he eats a jab from Horn.
World-class pace and skill is what you're seeing here between 2 young Aussie guys.
Your hands
Yeah,
free.
the pace has been unbelievable.
You can't wait for him, mate. You can't wait for him.
Loving right
step back,
hand
that punch.
from Cesare.
Come on, be first, be first. Come on, mate.
Oh, good body shot from Horn. Right hand from Reuben.
Right hand from Cesare was a belter.
Again, Jeff just walks through it as he's in the left-handed stance.
Watch your heads.
Seems to switch up a lot, Jeff, when he gets him on the ropes. Or eats
Oh.
a jab.
He chewed a little bit of 8-ounce glove there, didn't he?
It's a good, nice, fast jab from Cesare.
Oh,
That's it. Nice shots.
it was nice from Reuben Cesare. You can hear the encouragement coming from the red corner.
Come on, work in there, boys. Get your hands free.
For the amount of punches, the power of the punches, neither guy really marked up a great deal. They will be tomorrow.
Well, they'll be sore tomorrow, that's for sure. Both guys had great success landing shots. I know the more powers with Jeff, but
Right, step back.
I'll sleep tonight.
Box.
oh, good shot, left hand down the pipe. And a right hand, sorry.
Beautiful
Watch your heads in there.
left hand from Jeff Horn again. The left hook from Reuben Cesare was the counter, but a single counter, as we've pointed out before. Stylistically perfect for one another, aren't they?
Yeah, it's turned into a real good fight. We were just hoping to get through, 3 or 4 rounds, and we knew it was going to be a good fight. It was just the danger of the heads coming together.
Horn pushing forward.
Right, step back.
Right on, Jack. Put your hands up.
Bell sounds and back to the corners we go, and each 60-second interval these boys deserve. They're going to enjoy.
Caesar, you're looking very lazy out there, mate. Hey, I need you to look this bloke in the eye. I want you to move your head. I want you to start working that jab, mate. You're not working it. Okay, jab, 1-2s. Step off him. You're not doing anything, mate. You're waiting for him to throw the first punch. You can't do that. You cannot wait for him You got to be first every time. You got to
Take a look at round number 7. The left rip from Jeff Horn. Elbows tucked in from Césaire. There's that low left hand from Jeff. And Césaire straight over the top of it. Jeff's still got to be careful of that.
Don't play his game, mate. You cannot play his game. Don't wait for him. Do not wait for him.
A minor regional title, the reward for the winner here tonight. More importantly, are the bragging rights for these two athletes who meet for the second time tonight. Horn not allowing Césaire any ring room whatsoever. It's that little shimmy, shimmy shake, does Jeff Horn.
Bit of sidestepping.
As he closes in on his opponent. If he's not quite ready to throw the shot, defensively makes it one hell of a question.
I love the way Jeff Horn throws that right hand.
Elite level defence there, rolling under the punches so sweetly. Minute down, 2 minutes remain in round number 8. Again, crowding. That's the key for Jeff Horn. Crowding, continual pressure, constant punches.
Jeff nearly hit me with the right hand there. Come flying through the ropes. The thing with Jeff, he just does not let Césaire have any freedom. He makes Césaire fight every second of the round. Oh, fast combinations.
Set up.
Bit of a swollen lip, Césaire.
Right, step back.
Starting to puff up. Around the eyes as well.
Yeah. Last minute of round number 8. I hope you're enjoying wherever you might be watching around Australia on Fox Sports. Horn eats a right hand from Césaire. Getting you right into the action here. The chase is continual from Jeff Horn. Every time Reven looks up, Jeff's 2.5 feet in front of him.
It's relentless, isn't it?
Yep.
It's world-class pressure. Jeff just does not let up.
Right, step back, that punch. Step back. Box.
Oh, fast up and down combination from the Hornet.
Again, just letting them flow a little, not trying to load up too much, trying to open him up.
Yep.
Right.
Reven Césaire, as good as condition physically as he is in, has got to slow over the coming rounds. He has been back-footing it and avoiding or walking into punches for 24-odd minutes.
It looks like Jeff's breaking him down as well.
You're going to run, you're going to lose, okay? You cannot run. You can't win this on the back foot. All right? It's okay, you move. But then when it's time to stand there, you got to get in there, mate. You got to move your head, you got to jab, you got to hit the body. If you keep running, if you keep running, you will lose this fight. Okay? A little bit more aggression out of you, Caesar. A little bit more aggression, mate. Okay? You can't wait, you can't stand there and let him punch. If you stand there and let him punch you 4 or 5 times without coming back, he's going to hurt you. You understand? All right, so either you step to the side and you get out of there, or you freaking punch back.
Time to lift the work rate and defensively play it a little smarter. I think that probably summarises what they were saying.
It's so easy said, you know, for us guys standing out here and for Charlie and the team in the corner, but Césaire's trying his heart out in there, there's no doubt, but Jeff doesn't give him a chance to breathe. Oh, there's a couple of good left hands from Raban.
Yeah, lovely doubling up on the left.
Go back, that's it.
Right hand. Jeff Horn was stung, but wore it so well. That was a beautiful little rolling shot from Ruben Césaire.
Yeah, it's not the first time he's eaten that right hand, Jeff Horn, but it just doesn't budge him. And you saw in the corner, Césaire obviously from that lip pretty swollen, is cut pretty bad in that mouth. There's a fair bit of claret in the corner when he does spit into the bucket. Triple left hook from Horn. And there's that shimmy that you called, Andy.
A little bit of Mark Gasnier about him.
Yes.
The shimmy, shimmy, shake. My co-commentators in the NRL would love the mention.
Watch your heads in there.
He's a boxing fan, is he?
Couldn't throw a punch to save his life, Mark Gasnier.
What Izzy told me about you, but I won't say that.
Boys not as active on the inside now, and that's understandable considering how active they've been from the outside.
He's hurt Césaire. He's dislocated the shoulder, I reckon.
Oh, he has too.
6.
No count
7,
needed here.
8.
It's over. Ruben Césaire has popped the shoulder out. A horrible lump on the back of his shoulder, and the first one over there before his own corner is Jeff Horn.
You saw a funny angle as Jeff come forward and Césaire tried to shoot at the same time.
You want to get him on the stool or? Yeah.
A huge victory for Ruben Césaire, for Jeff Horn. And it will be termed a knockout.
Win this time.
Not answering after the 10.
Probably shouldn't have put the count on. Probably should have got the doctor in. There, TKO, but that's not what you should do to a dislocated shoulder.
3 rounds to go, we're just about to go up another couple of gears.
Yeah, a huge win, an unfortunate way to win it.
Win's a win.
Here's what happened. You see him get tangled up a little bit as Jeff comes in. Oh, he threw the left hook over the top.
Trying to ascertain here.
Yeah, you can't catch it from that angle. No. Look at the lump on the back of Césaire's shoulder there. Oh.
Find it hard to see exactly what's happened, but the shoulder is displaced somewhere, subluxed perhaps. And most caution and care now being shown for Ruben Césaire.
I've had 2 full shoulder reconstructions from dislocations. I know the man's pain. It's certainly not a good one. I feel for him in there, Césaire.
Big win for Jeff Horn. Let's go centering to Dave. Make this one official.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our main event of the evening. No need to go to the judges' scorecards. At a time of 1 minute and 44 seconds gone of round number 9. Referee Paul Tapley has stopped the fight. We've got a winner by way of TKO, and he is the new WBO Oriental Welterweight Champion, the Hornet, Jeff Horn.
Jeff Horn victorious, a huge victory. His winning ways continue, and he is undisputedly the welterweight king of Australia. Let's check out what we've seen here tonight. Our results page reads as follows. Jamie Porter, a majority points decision victor over Marco Monaco. Matt Casbolt was too good for Mark Ramirez. Damien Hooper in a war with Yongdon Hooper already off to hospital and some stitches, we understand. In our semi-main event, it was a TKO round number 6. Bowie Tupou over Nick Guivas, and Jeff Horn via TKO round number 9. Ruben Césaire unable to continue. The next time we come knocking, Lenny Zappavinia is our headline act, an 8-man heavyweight elimination tournament. 8 men, 7 fights, 1 winner, and they will be wars. That is Thursday, the 3rd of April, and 8 p.m. bell time. And just 1 week later on Main Event TV and Fox Sports venues, an undercard that is, quite frankly, looking like undercard of the year. Some superstars, some matchups, and it's headlined by Josh Cloddy and the man, Anthony Mundine. It is now Wednesday, the 9th of April, and you can see all the action on Main Event TV and Fox Sports venues. A big night here at the beautiful Jupiter's Casino on the Gold Coast. The heavyweights, the big boys with the big bang, they did their thing. So too the little dudes with attitudes. In the end, we saw the rematch we had waited for. Jeff Horn victorious again. We look forward to your company next time we're ringside right here on Big Time Boxing.
I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been waiting all night now, that's how long I've been on ya. I need you right now. Let's get lost tonight. You could be my Black Kate Moss tonight. Play secretary, I'm the boss tonight. And you don't give a what they all say, right? Awesome, the Christian and Christian Dior. Damn, they don't make them like this anymore. I ask this, I'm not sure. Do anybody make real anymore? Bow in the presence of greatness, cause right now that has forsaken us. You should be honored by my lateness, that I would even show up to this place. So go ahead, go nuts, go ace. Especially in my pastel on my base. Act like you can't tell who made this new gospel, homie. Take 6 and take this. Hate it. This house is bumping, trying to get the fiction on.